Yep. How you doing? How you doing, people? Nice to see you. Welcome to the Micks Mowers Show, live Saturday night. With me, your host, Micks Mowers. Hope you're doing very well indeed. Nice to see you all. Hope you're doing fantastic. How are you? Mick, mate, says Jaden. I'm doing good, thank you, Jaden. Thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated. Give us a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. Make sure that I am broadcasting live over the old network. So that'd be much appreciated. Give me a quick little thumbs up just to make sure that you can hear what I'm saying and all that sort of good stuff. I'll just wait for that to come through whilst I open this little package. Yeah, they can hear and see you. Fantastic. That's what I like to hear. Good. I hope you're doing well. Saturday Night Live with me, Mick, as you know. For those of you that are new to the old channel, there are my community guideline rules and regs. Feel free just to read them and adhere to it. If you don't adhere to them, it's good night. It's as simple as that. I don't tolerate any bad behavior on my stream at all. I run an extremely clean stream, best I can. And for anyone that doesn't want to adhere to those guidelines, then my moderators, who are very cleanly dressed in blue, they're very smart. They will give you a little warning across your bow. They will then delete your comment, and then if you persist to muck about, then you'll be timed out and then hidden from the stream, and that would be a good night Vienna, and early to bed. So that's just the way it goes. I'm afraid it's what it is. And also, when I put the link out in a little while to invite anybody, absolutely anybody, up onto a stream, as long as they are within the community guidelines, that's absolutely fine. You can then come up and just adhere to the guidelines on screen, come up and have a nice chat, and we'll be good to go. So that'll be brilliant. So thanks for popping along. It's been a warm old day today. I've been busy. I see that Wayne's coming. Hello, Wayne. Nice to see you, buddy boy. Hope you and your boy are doing well. Nice to see you, my old friend. In fact, Wayne, I need to have a chat with you at some point, mate. I might throw you an email later this week, buddy boy. I need to have a little chat with you. So that's good. What I've been doing. So, yeah, 2-3 weeks ago, I bought myself a new trailer. I bought myself a 6x4 Eiffel Williams trailer. And I've been storing it in sort of just via my back passage, if you like. But I had to tip it up onto its end. And it's quite heavy, and I'm getting old, and I'm going to do myself a mischief for long. So I thought to myself, what I would do is, my sister-in-law, she's got a big garage, and it's absolutely rammed with just stuff, stuff. They use it as a dumping ground, and it was full up, and it cracked a leak as well. I think someone was cutting some trees down behind the garage, and it's hit the roof and cracked the garage. So it was all damp in there, mold and mildew, and everything in there was absolutely trash. So I said to her, "I'll do you a deal. If I repair your garage roof, and if I take all your stuff down the tip and tidy it all out, can I store my trailer in your garage indefinitely, unwritten contract?" She said, "Yeah, do that." So spent about 4 hours today with my brother-in-law, Mike. He's one had a heart attack a little while ago. Spent about 3 or 4 hours with him today, going down the tip, loading the van up, loading the trailer up. Did it in 2 loads, which was good. Absolutely loaded to the hilt. And we just literally chucked most things out, even some precious memories, but they were just too far gone due to the damp and what have you. Threw them all out. So now they've got a nice garage. It's still got a leak in the roof when it rains, but I'm going to repair that. And I can now slide my trailer straight in there. And when I want it, they're just 2 minutes down the road. I just got my own key now in the garage, hitch the trailer up, off I go, pick up my mowers and what have you, drop them off around here, trailer back, job done. No lifting, none of that. So that's cool. So I'm really pleased with that. And they got half a garage as well, where they can store all their stuff and whatever, but it's all nice and tight. So I've been doing that. On the bench at the moment, I've got a Hater 41 came in. This machine I sold to the people probably about a month ago. It came back because the height adjustment bar had snapped on it, which is a very common fault on those. Now, I didn't record it because I have got 1 or 2 videos already of those, but and I can't take credit for it. There was a fella, I'm sure his name was Les. I'm sure it was Les. He's been a lawnmower bloke for about 40 years. He said there's an easier way of doing it, Mick. So I went through the comments, and I found his comment, and I followed his instruction. And do you know what? What an easy way to do that. So I will show you how to do a height adjustment bar again another day on a Hater 41 when one comes in and snapped. And it's just so easy. It just takes so much time and effort out of it. So I'll show you how to do that. So I got that in. I got another Hater 41 just turned up today. He said the back wheels are on wonk. This is a four-wheeled hater. And he said the back wheels are all wonky and what have you, and collapsed. So I'm not sure what's gone on there, but anyway, he's brought it in. He said, can you service it at the same time? So that's good. Had another hater in this week, but a hater 56. Bit of a problem child. A bloke bought it. He's a commercial guy. He bought it. I don't think he even knew it was running before he bought it because pull cord was all broken. Anyway, bought it in, full service, this, that, and the other, good to go, no problem. Off it went. He rang me up 3 days later, said that mower keeps cutting out. And pull cord's no good, this, that, and the other. So I said, okay, bring it on back, I'll have a look at it. So I bought it back. Yeah, and it wouldn't start at all. Well, it would fire, but that's about it. Blowing out plumes of white smoke, absolute plumes of it. And I took the air filter off. Air filter absolutely rammed with oil, full up. Muffler full up with oil as well. So I got to work on it. Pull cord, couldn't find a fault with the pull cord at all. Got to work on it, and carburetor clean. Carburetor was a little bit dirty. It was a bit dirty in there, to be fair. But that might have just come through from the fuel either he's been using or what was already in the tank. So I did a carburetor clean on that one, and it was 300 ml low of oil, which I filled back up, and then took it outside, and I had it running for 2.5 hours solid. So he's happy with that. I think what happened, it had a brand new blade on it. I put a brand spanking new blade on it, and there's a dink in the blade. I think someone's hit something. They tipped it up, carburetor side down, and it's chucked the oil out. And the overhead valve Intech, new style Intech engines, don't like that. So anyway, unfortunately, it's cost him a bit more money to get his machine back because it had to have a repair put on it. So now that's been delivered to him, and as I say, I've run it for 2.5 hours solid, so that should be good. Hopefully that will sort that. I have also got a parcel come in. Now I don't know where it is. I think it's down. Let me go and get it. Here she be. So you remember that job lot of mowers that I got in just the other week off of Michael? He gave me a job lot of mowers, and he for absolutely nothing. Well, he's got a couple of cylinders down there, cylinder mowers, and they don't run fantastic because they've got the older style. They've got those new mixer style Suffolk Punch carbies on them. I don't like them. So anyway, I went on eBay and I found myself a nice little Tillotson carburetor. There it is. There, I like the Tillotons a lot, but they don't make them no more. So you got to try and find them. I paid 30 quid for that, and then also got that's the airbox to come with it. It's very important. You need the airbox, and then also got a Delauto as well, which they don't make a lot of these anymore. You can buy the auto carbs, you can't buy the Delautos. Now these ones don't have the adjuster screw underneath; they have the adjuster screw on side. With an airbox as well. And funny enough, this come off of a bloke called, I think his name's Flumps. He might be in the chat. He also sent me some new fuel line as well. Now, for anyone that's interested in the cylinder mower side of things, especially the Quocast stuff and Suffolk Punches, my mate Flumps, he's on eBay. But he is subscribed to the channel and does watch. Now, he literally, his little sideline hobby that he does is he looks like a Takumish airbox. It is on that style of engine, Ken. Yes, you need to just watch what you're saying because you'll get timed out. Yeah, Flumps there is there. Yeah. He actually, his little sideline is he strips all his machines down, sells a grass box with the grass box bars, the engine. He literally any part you need for it, the gears, pulleys, the lot, anything you need for it, he strips them down and he's got them on eBay for sale. And he said, Mick, if I know it's you just said, mate, I've done you a deal, but you know, £30 for a Tilly carburetor, that's not too bad. And then also, I don't know if he's in the chat yet. I don't know, I haven't seen him. My mate Roger McDonald, he reads the news. He won a prize the other week, and I sent him some other goodie bags too. And he sent me over from America some what are these? These are overhead valve BPR 6 ESs. He sent me a handful of spark plugs. I've got a little love letter there as well from him. So thank you very much, Roger McDonald. You're an absolute star. So they're the American version what I've got. So they're cool. So thank you very much for that. So if you want any cylinder bits, let me know. I'll try and find matey's email. And if you need parts for Suffolk Punches, which are quite, they're getting a little bit sought after, he's got them. That's cool. Right. So, as you all know, congratulate buffering my end. It says my Wi-Fi is absolutely A1, Dick. No warnings at all, is what it says. My end. I've got 5 bars and no warning up the top right hand side here to say issues. So it might be your end, Dick. So as you all know, last week, literally a day after the stream, I hit my 9,000 subscriber milestone, which is absolutely brilliant. We're onwards and upwards, people. Onwards and upwards to the £10,000 mark. I really, really cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. 10,000. It'd be great to get to that number. So thank you very much for that. And as a little giveaway, this is a little one because I am in talks with somebody about doing a bigger giveaway, huge giveaway for my 10K. All right. Now, some of you guys have already got these, but I've got made some more Micks Mowers. Let's get down on dirty caps. There's 3 here to give away. Okay, I've got 3 of them. All just hot off the old press, brand spanking new caps. So I know that 1 or 2 of you wanted caps. I know that 1 or 2 of you wanted T-shirts. So if someone like Dick wins a prize and you don't want a cap, wants a T-shirt, I don't mind doing a trade to say I'll do a T-shirt instead. That's fine. Looks good to me. Okay, thank you, Stella. Much appreciated. So yeah, so I've hit the 9K, or we've hit the 9K. It's not me, is it? We've hit it. We've done it together, right? Who would have thought? How long have we been going now? Where are we? August. So I've been going 2 years, 2 years, 6 months. I've been going. Brandon says to ask for 1 of his stickers. Brandon, who? Or Brandon. BS Small Engines. Brandon. I missed that. We'll find out. I like Micks Mowers caps, says Roger McDonald. Got your spark plugs here, Roger. Much appreciated, buddy boy. Only 9,000 onwards and upwards. Yeah, definitely. You know, 9,000. It's a lot, man. It's a lot in the grand scheme of things. You know, for a little old channel like me, I'm happy with 9K. So hopefully we get up to 10,000 just before Christmas. So look out for a big giveaway, and I will say there's going to be roughly £300 worth of tools up for grabs. All right. I might just do it just as one prize. I don't know whether to do a giveaway yet or as a raffle. Don't know yet. Haven't decided that yet. But there'll be about £300 worth of tools or accessories or whatever as my next 10K milestone appears. So we'll do a giveaway a bit later on, or how to enter that later on in the stream. So that's good. Apart from that, not been doing a great deal because tomorrow is, thank you, Brian. Tomorrow is, thank you, Mike, mine and Mrs. P's anniversary. 6 years married, 13 years together. So me and Mrs. P are celebrating our anniversary tomorrow. She's at work, however, so we can't do the whole thing, but we do it in bits over the weekend. So Mrs. P had a delivery today of a nice big bunch of dozen roses. Turn up today. She's got a nice big bunch of flowers. Don't know who sent them. It was me. Nice big bunch of flowers. She's got a couple of presents to open tomorrow, either when she goes to work, before she goes to work, or when she gets back. And a nice card on what have you. And then last night we went out to a restaurant called Inn on the Beach, right down in a place called Hayling Island, which is not far from me. Literally, this restaurant is actually on the seafront itself. It is right there. And you sit eat your dinner, looking out right across the sea. Absolutely lovely place. So me and Mrs. P went out there yesterday because we don't get out very often because of Riley boy. Really, we don't. Yeah, Brandon Small Engines has asked you, Mick, for 1 of 1 of his stickers. I don't have one. So do you want a sticker, Alex? You want 1 of Brandon's stickers? Is that right? Is that what you're saying? Brian's been married. Was that 45 years? Getting to 45 years yet. Such good entertainment on a Saturday night. Cheers, John. What was that? Marigolds never go down well. Yeah. Well, I mean, 6 years, Dick, is our cast iron anniversary, and I wasn't getting her a new iron. But I thought if I give her that, I'd probably have to have it surgically removed at some point in my life. Yeah, please, Brandon sticker. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll try and dig them out. I've got them. I'll try and dig it out for you. They're probably just over here. Are they here? Could be. They're in an envelope. I've seen them. They're somewhere else then. I've got some. Leave it with me. I'll sort it. I've got them here somewhere. I've got loads of doubles, so no problemo. So no, as I was saying, yeah, went down to there. Hope you don't miss anyone shouting out. Had a customer picking it up. No, that's fine. No worries. That's cool. No worries, mate. That's fine. Very old romantic look. Okay. For those of you that are a bit long in the tooth and done it for a little while and all that sort of thing, I understand that. Okay, I get that. But yeah, I've had some previous relationships which didn't work out very well at all in hindsight and were not very good. And do you know what? How I ever turned Mrs. P's eyes my way, I still don't know to this day. But that woman, she would get up at the crack of dawn. She'd cook me breakfast if I want it. She'd clean up after me. Not what I ask her to. She'd clean up after me. She'd scrub my back in the bath if I've got a bad back. She'd look after me. She'd shave me head if I need it, or you know, she just makes sure that I'm okay. It's as simple as that. She makes sure that my needs are met, no matter what they are. And she goes out of her way every single day to run this family and to look after us. So the least I can do is take her out to dinner, give her a bunch of flowers and a couple of gestures throughout the year just to say that I love her. And that's what it is. So you went out last night. What do we have? Went to this place called Inn on the Beach, as I say, which is really, really nice. It turns out it was Fishy Friday. And I am a real, I think it's your accent. Could be my accent, mate. I am English. I am an absolute. Oh, I love my fish food. Absolutely love fish food, and I'll eat all fish food, every single one of it. Lawnmower Detective has sent over a $40 super chat. Enjoy your time together. Thank you very much, Lawnmower Detective, mate. That is very, very generous. I will actually use that towards taking Mrs. P out for another meal. Thank you very much indeed for that. Much appreciated, buddy boy. That's very, very kind of you. So yeah, as I said, I like fish. So we went out and what do we have? We had chili, a deep fried octopus or something, squid, with like a chili mayonnaise. Absolutely spanking that was. Yeah, I know Ken. I know Ken. See, holy cow! All my detective. Yeah, well, there you go. See, he's just showing his generosity. Well, I love your accent. Thank you very much indeed. So we both had the squid because we both quite like that. So that was cool. And then for mains, Mrs. P had a salmon, like a salmon spaghetti thing. It didn't look all that to me. I wasn't over impressed with it, but she said it was absolutely lovely. I wouldn't really put salmon on top of spaghetti, but that's just me. It had a fancy name to it, so no doubt it was something fancy. Anyway, so that was that. I had monkfish in a almond sort of creamy sauce. That was absolutely banging. Oh my god, I could have eaten 3 helpings. So we had that, followed by a nice couple of glasses of the old wet stuff, which was lovely. And then we both finished off with a good old British traditional pudding, or we would call it pudding. You guys might call it dessert where you're from. We had sticky toffee pudding with caramel ice cream on the side. Oh my lord, it just about finished me off. So that was cool. We were going to go for a nice little sunset walk down the beach afterwards, but the sun had already set and it was getting a bit blowy, as it does get quite blowy on the south coast. So that was cool. So yeah, we did that. Right, back at you, grass cutter. So we did that. Then we come home, and that was cool. I mean, I've been out doing a garage today. Mrs. P's been upstairs stripping wallpaper off the walls because we're going to get the walls all replastered and decorate the house again, which is second time around. We've only been here 6 years, and the first time we did it, we just literally just whacked through it. Dick said, "I would have settled for a curry and a pint." Sometimes, Dick, I hear you, and we have done that, especially like last year because of the old COVID. We stayed in. But with Riley, because we can't always go out, you know, because he does tend to kick off a little bit. So we risked it for a biscuit, and we said, you know what, we'll do it. And we had all of that, a nice little 3-course meal, a couple of pints and what have you, quite nice. 70 nicker, that was nice. So we absolutely thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. That was cool. So I've been doing that. I need to do a scrap run at some point. Oh, got loads of old mowers here which are too far gone and what have you. I need to start stripping some of them down, ready for the winter. Start to get my winter stock sorted out, and at the same time buying stuff in as well. Sticky toffee pudding sounds the deal every time. Seals the deal. Oh, literally the sticky toffee pudding. You could whack it with a fork, boink, and the whole pudding just wobbled. Oh, it was absolutely banging. Mrs. P had a bigger bit as well. I didn't say nothing because I'm a loving husband, but I was a bit cheeky, had a bigger bit than me, and it was noticeably bigger. I didn't notice that. And you go to a restaurant, you know, and you get a pudding, and you think, who cut that up then? You know what I mean? It was definitely biased her side. All right, John. So that's that. I got 81 of you in the house. Absolutely lovely numbers. Let's see how we're doing with the old monetization first. See if we can get rid of that. I doubt we can yet. I've checked it once and it says we can't. No, it's still on. Okay, cool. And how many thumbs up and thumbs down? I've got 2 thumbs down. Thank you very much. And I've got about 40 thumbs up with 80 in the room. Can I get some more thumbs up out of you? I'd be much appreciated. I got 30. There's 43. Yeah, that's it. Some of you guys just forget to do it, but it really, really, really does help the channel's growth. And the more that you whack the old thumbs up, the better it is for the old channel. So Hayes Machinery in the house. Thank you very much, Hayes. Much appreciate, my buddy boy. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well and your family as well. Nice to see you. I did see Steve, Small Engine Repair. I did see him, and I'm assuming that's your lovely wife, Steve. I'm assuming that's your beautiful wife there telling you how to turn a fuel tap on. It happens. Good to see you, Steve. So let's have a little look in the old chat, see what we got in there. I've been waffling now for 22 minutes with... my Wi-Fi says going for a dump, but I think we'll be all right. We'll get away with it. Yep. Hit the thumbs up. Cheers. Much appreciated. It takes a lot of work to do. It does take a lot of work, Wayne. You're quite right. Micks Mowers. I have arrived. I'll get, NT, I'll get back to you in 2 minutes, mate. I'm just going to go through my live chat just to make sure I said hello to everybody. And I'll come back to any questions as and when I see it, mate. All right? So sit tight. Don't go nowhere. I'll try and answer any questions that you have. So first in the house was Sparky. What's that here? What's that? 2 seconds. Oh, same one. Okay, right, beg your pardon. Right. I thought another super chat was coming then, but it didn't. It's something else lit up. Right, first in the house was Sparky. I've just got a nice... nice glass of apple juice here. Lovely apple juice. It's just apple juice. It's not. So first out was AJP Garden Machines, followed by Sparky. Hello, boys. Scotty Downs in the house. DNR Smaller Engines in the house. Zombie Mowers in the house. Hi, guys. Hi, David. Hello, Mick. David from Georgia. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Mel, mate, Henry Morski in the house. Hello, Hank. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well, buddy boy. Fix it and strip it or scrap it. Hello, Neil. Hobby Motors in the house. Really, he must be back from holiday. Nice to see you. I've got Wayne in the house. Hello, Wayne. Nice to see you, buddy boy. Thanks for popping in. Jungle Bob Repair also in the house. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in. Tinkering Taylor, Nev. I was watching you, Nev, the other day. What was you doing? Ultrasonic Cleaner. That's right, Nev. Yeah. They changed your life, Nev. Nev. Absolutely brilliant bit of kit. Dick Small Engine in the house, my good mate Dick. Nice to see you, buddy boy. Thanks for popping on in. Tinkman Taylor. My chat's going to jump. Get ready for it. There it goes. Just jump right back to the top. Back as far as I can go. Roger McDonald in the house. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Breezy's Bike Shop in the house. Hello, Mike. Hello, Gravely Man, Lawnmower Detective. You'll say hello to everybody. That's fine. Alexander Smith in the house. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Mark's in the house too. Steve Small Engines in the house. Lawnmower Lady in the house. Bill's in the house too. Hello, Bill. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in, mate. Jason Shoes in the house. Nice to see you. Ali's in the house. Hello, Ali. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Alexander Smith. Another Mick in the house. Hello, Mick. Nice to see you. Joe's in the house from Texas. Thanks for popping on in. Hope you're doing well. 81 in the house. Give some thumbs up, please, people. Lawnmower Lady's in the house. She's chatting like she does. My mate Harry's in the house. Hello, Harry boy. You're supposed to be sending me a photograph of a coil, Harry. You didn't do it yet. William's in the house. Hello, William boy. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Brian's in the house too. Evening, Mick. Good to see you. Thanks for popping on in, buddy boy. Much appreciated. Tim McGrath's Cutter Man's in the house. Hello, Tim. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in. We're getting there. Lots of the old regulars in the house. Dick Small Engines. There's my mate Ben. Says, congratulations. Well done. Cheers, that Ben. Much appreciated, old buddy boy. Ali was a deleted message. Yeah, you put up that S word. We don't have the S word in there, buddy boy, because it's part of it. Part of the old community guidelines. Bill's in the house too. Hello, Bill. Happy anniversary, Mrs. P. Thank you very much indeed. Brian, wishing happy anniversary. There's John. Hello, John. Nice to see you, mate. Such good entertainment on a Saturday night. Cheers, mate. Much appreciated. There's my old mate Wayne from Eliminated Performance. Hope you and Jake are well. My old mate Pete Froud, there he is. Good old Pete. He's in here. Barney's Lawn Care. I think it's your accent. Your accent, yeah. Here's my accent. That's that super chat from Lawnmower Detective. We're getting there. There's John in the house. Thank you, John, for popping in. There's can we get you can get a cast iron love hearts. And cast I've sorted something. I'm on it like a tramp on chips. Trust me. I'm more on it. Do you know the best way to never ever forget your anniversary? Forget it once. I would never do that. Hello, Andy. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Sticky toffee pudding is a deal every time. Exactly that, yeah. Hayes Machine in the house. Much appreciated, James, for coming on in. Hope you're doing well, my friend. We're getting there. There's another Mick. So I've got 70 in the house. It's good. Edward Blokes in the house. NT Fuzz in the house. Oh, you did send a message. It was there. Where's that message from NT Fuzz? Let me try and find that. Was it? There's NT Fuzz. There it was there. NT Fuzz. No, that wasn't it. Where'd that comment go? I still come back, didn't I? You've made a special flywheel puller, says Ben. Okay. NT Fuzz. Oh, there you go. There it was. Hi, Micks Mowers. I have a Ryobi trimmer. It's your first mistake. And there's no fuel getting to a primer bulb. What can I do? Someone's put okay, mate. So you might be getting some advice. No, maybe. Hi, Mick. Happy anniversary. Cheers. Where's the next one? You see, you put another comment. Got another question there. There you go. I have reopened and changed everything, the fuel line and carb, but still no fuel getting in. Okay. All right, done that. Okay. I've changed that, but adjusted the carb with a Pac-Man tool. Still does not do anything. Okay. Right. Okay. So I would say, first off, number one, it might be a very, very simple fix. You may have your fuel lines back to front. So just for argument's sake, take your fuel lines off, swap them over. Okay, just try that. Make sure you've got no kinks in the line. Obviously, that's always a good one. And make sure you fill the tank right up to do it. What you can also then do, a little tip, is I tip the strimmer onto its side, take the little airbox cover off, and then open the throttle wide up, and then spray WD-40 straight into the carburetor, plenty of it. Flood the carb with WD-40. It may just be that the diaphragm's brand new and just wants softening up. And then once you spray it WD-40, then give it some pumps and see if that improves it. But if it's a brand new car, but it shouldn't need doing that. But just try that as well. But yeah, try swap the lines around too. That does help. So that's that. Let's go a bit further down the chat here. Oh, Tony Collins now. Hello, Tone. Nice to see you, mate. I was working with you this week, aren't I? Happy anniversary, Sir Micks Mowers. Thank you very much indeed, and congratulations on your 9K. Got to leave for a doctor's appointment at 2 p.m. Have a great stream, says the Lawnmower Lady. Cheers, much appreciated, lady. Jake says hi, but he's at a truck show. Cool, no worries. He might come home with a trophy. That'd be good. Fantastic. Yeah, you Americans and Canadians are big on your old trucks, aren't you? We can't have them down here. Fuel's too expensive. Ken Small Engines in the house. Stephen, how do you take off the what was that? How do you take off the bolt holder from the bottom of a motor? A blade holder, is that what you mean? The blade holder? Heat it up with a bit of MAP gas and get a puller on it. That's the best way to do it. Yeah, get a free jaw puller. Get it for about £4. Free jaw puller with a hardened steel bolt, thinner than the crankshaft threads. Put the puller on, heat it up with some MAP gas, get it red hot, and then do it up nice and gently, and then put a bit of pressure behind it, and it should just go pop. It should just come straight off. Okay, thanks, Mick. I'm never getting a Ryobi again. They're okay, you just at home use a bit of kit. That's what it is. Sorry, I had to pop out for a while. Says Ali, no problem. It's fine. Good. Right, there you go. That's all. Chat. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry, but my chat does jump. Right, so let's have a quick little sip of this apple juice. Oh, that's lush. So that's good. Let me check the monetization on my time. I like to click on it because that way I know that my adverts are rocking and rolling. Sometimes they ask for a review and sometimes they don't. Nope, still on. Right, okay, we'll go with that. And how many got thumbs up? 61 thumbs up, 2 on the down, with 80 in the house. Absolutely fantastic numbers. That's what we like to see. If you haven't yet given me a thumbs up, then please feel free to do so. It is absolutely free. It don't cost you a penny. And the better I do, the better you do. Mick, is Thomas Andrews blocked? He can't chat. Oh. I can find out. I can find out. Talk about yourselves. My channel. Someone might have blocked him. It does happen. Content. I haven't blocked no one, so it's not me. It might be one of the old moderators. Got a bit funky with the old doodad, you know. Might be one of them. Let's have a look. Settings. Community. Moderators. Blocked. Oh, is it Thomas Andrews? Yeah, he was blocked, yeah. Try that, Thomas. I didn't block you. Someone else did. Try that. There you go. You're back in the room. Hope that helps. Small Engines 101. Hello, mate. Nice to see you. Thanks for pointing. Dirt Rider. Nice to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Let's get a link out, shall we? So just remember my community guidelines, people. If you can't adhere to the community guidelines, then you don't come and play. It's as simple as that, yeah? Just go and get dinner. Catch you later. Make sure O'Brien. Mate, no worries. That's cool. Let's know if you can get in the chat now, Thomas. Give it a go. I didn't block you. You're welcome, Ken. No worries, mate. Right. Place your bets, then. Place your bets. Thomas has been a bad boy. He probably has. I've got 2 4-stroke trimmers. They run pretty well. Does require maintenance. Yeah, they do. They do require maintenance. Right, there you go. There's your link. The link is open to absolutely anybody who wants to come on up. All I ask is that you adhere to my guidelines and also that you're up here talking, doing stuff, you know, having a laugh and a joke. If you're just going to sit here and just suck your thumb and not do a lot, then I will replace you for somebody else. There's Mrs. P. Come in the chat. Everyone, please wish Mrs. P, my beautiful wife, a happy 6th wedding anniversary. She's just there now. She's indoors watching a bit of Netflix and whatever. So there's me, Mrs. P. Thank you very much for last night, darling. Absolutely lovely meal. I've got 2 or 3 coming into the basement now. Just fill up nice and gently. Wish me, my beautiful wife, a happy anniversary. She's got work tomorrow. Apparently, she's saying they've got a few cases at the old ward, but they're Eastern Europeans mainly in there who are don't have the vaccine against it. Well, that's a thing. They did say it'd be a battle of the unvaccinated, didn't they? They did say it'd be a battle of the people who don't want it. And now getting ill. Well, that's what happens. All right, Tim. Yeah. Mrs. P, congratulations. There she is. Yeah. Well, I've only got 2 so far. Only 2. You want to come and play? Cowards. Tinker and Taylor. Hi, Mrs. P. Happy anniversary. Hope you had a great day, says Glenn. Yeah, we did. We had a great day. Right, let's get rid of that comment there, that banner. So first up in their house was Mate Ken. There he is there.
Afternoon. Happy anniversary.
Thank you very much. Let me just turn you up a touch, Ken. You're not your normal noisy self.
Yeah. Must be the haircut.
It must be your new haircut. That's exactly what it is. Mrs. P, looking good. Saw you walking in the garden. By the way, how's the squirrels? The squirrels are eating Mrs. P's flowers.
Mick, one thing I noticed when you were doing your video last time and she was doing the laundry or whatever, she was walking by, you put the camera right on the tush. You're like, oh, Lord.
Yeah, I put it on the backside on purpose because that way I've always got a video of her bum. So, yeah, she's got a cracking bottom. Right, who we got here? We've also got, I take it you've sobered up, have you? Have you sobered up? You've been away on holiday, didn't you?
Klaus?
You've been away. Are you still drunk or have you sobered up? You don't know what you're doing, do you? There's my old mate, Klaus. Klaus,
howdy guys.
There he is.
I've missed you. I've missed you like a hole in the head. I've missed you.
Thank you.
It's not the same without our drunk little fellow.
No, exactly that. It ain't the same. It is not the same about our little Danish drunk man. It's as simple as that.
You're giving me a bad rep.
Who else we got here? Got You Knows Bros in the house. You Knows Bro. Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for popping in. I would join, but I'm not 18. I know, bruv. I can't. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. But I would have you up in a heartbeat. But there are reasons. We are adhering to the guidelines to protect you. It's as simple as that. We have to protect our youngsters because you just don't know. Speaking of youngsters, I've got one at the other end of the scale. There's the old man.
Hey, Henry.
I've also got. Have you had your hair cut?
What's that?
I didn't recognise you. Bloody
Oh,
wow! Talk about
who's
no
this?
shade.
whoa,
Who's
it's Tim
this?
Gray. Holy cow!
I'm gonna start calling you Sean. I'm gonna start calling you Sean the Sheep. Is that close? We got Sparky Boy in the house too. Right, Sparky Boy. I've not seen you for a little while.
I've been very busy on the radio.
I suspect you have, my little cupcake. I suspect you have. Mrs. P, you must go mad at Mick when doing the washing. When he starts, John, if you're just going to stir things and just get me in trouble, then I'll have to block you. Mrs. P likes to wash the clothes with plenty of softener and detergent and stuff, and hang it out on the line. And she loves that 4-stroke and 2-stroke smell within the t-shirt. She loves that sort of stuff. So right. I've got a little panel. I've got 6 of you up. No doubt 1 or 2 of you will turn up a bit later on. So that's cool. So thank you very much for joining me. Ken, how's your day been going, mate? Or your week? You been up to much?
Oh, we lost all our internet yesterday, so I had the cable company out for a couple of hours today. But now we're doing good, I tell you. You don't know how much you depend on that stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, mate. It's a bit like it's a bit like when your car goes in for examination and it's going to be for road for a day or two. You got to get the bus or something. Like you got to rely on friends, isn't you? It's like someone's cut your arm off, isn't it?
Good thing I had the shop cleaned a little bit this morning because he wouldn't have been able to route the cable. He did all the cable in the house, 55 feet. But it was quite a task.
Jeez.
That's crazy, that.
Yeah. Well, the signal was going in and out, intermittent. They said they could see it, they couldn't see it, on, off, on, off. We thought it was the router, but it was he had to replace it from the pole, actually from the pole to the house, and then all the way inside the house. So
that's a big job. Oh. Big job.
2 hours, yeah, 2 hours.
Good. Well, it's good to have you on board, Ken, as always, one of my regulars. Speaking of regulars, where the bloody hell have you been? You told me you was on holiday. You've been gone for 6 months, man. When you say you have a holiday,
yeah,
you're a bit like Mick Dundee, isn't you? You go walkabout.
Well, doesn't Europe take the whole summer off? Isn't that their holiday?
Yeah, a month.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
No, well, I have to say, I've been missing you guys too, and it's not been easy because I've been sitting somewhere going, crap, it's 6:30, it's Saturday, and I'm sitting here doing something else. Can we go home now? Can we go home now?
Conker went on from vacation, so no excuse.
Oh, don't even
actually,
start on about that, man.
I do my vacation in a perfect place. It is horrible internet. There are horrible reception for your cell phone. It is peace. It is so nice.
My mate, Small Engines 101 wants someone I'm giving away. I'm giving away some more Micks Mowers caps. Where am I? I'm here. Some more Micks Mowers caps. There they are there. And it's got Let's Get Down and Dirty on YouTube written on the back of it. So it's a nice brand new Micks Mowers caps. And I do know for a fact that there's a certain somebody in the panel that wants one of those. And he's even promised to pay for one if he doesn't win any. I'm refusing to send him one through payment. So you've got to win one, send anybody else.
Yep.
So it's nice to see. It's nice to have you back, Klaus. Anyway,
thank you.
Hope you're doing well. Aussie Motors in the house. Nice to see you, mate. I did hear things are not too great over in Oz. Is that right? Aussie Motors. I did hear you're going into lockdown. I heard. It's nice to have you in. So, what have you been doing, Spark? You've been doing your radio DJ in it, have you?
No, I've been not just that. I've been doing DIY. I've been building cupboards, units, radio for 3 hours today, and I've been building the kitchen.
Oh, cool. Well done. Well, when you say building a kitchen, do you mean like one of them little plastic ones with a battery operated microwave?
No, I'm putting units together and worktops together, cutting everything down, doing everything properly.
Oh, okay. What you do? You're doing it properly when Joe's watching, but when she's not watching, you just skip a few corners, yeah?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, I would.
I wouldn't. I would never do that because of one problem. You see, it's going to be professional done. Because if not, the landlord will go mad. If not,
oh, don't worry about that. Cut a few corners, it'll be fine. There's a few states on
the hairdressers, then with the lawnmowers. So have I.
I was a few states gone down lockdown till Friday. Right, I did hear that. Yeah, I got a cousin of mine. She emigrated over there last year. I did hear she's gone over there. She said it's gone a bit skoo whiffy. Ken's rubbing salt in Henry's wounds because Ken's got one and Henry ain't. That's good. So what you been doing, Tim? You've been busy doing nothing like usual, or nothing, or what? All right, good. What good is that? What have you been doing, boy? Anything good?
No, I've been busy grass cutting. I've done. I used my Mountfield today for the first time.
Oh yeah.
On my own grass. Yeah.
Any good?
And tidied up and sorting some mowers that I was getting. Yeah.
Either your internet's bad or mine is, one or the other.
Nice. My sovereigns are there as well.
I think his internet's playing up.
Yeah. Yeah, Tim's a bit glitchy, which is what it is up in Scotland. That's what happens when you have cheap internet. Being Scottish, he's just tight-fisted. That's what it is. He can't afford to pay it. So nice to have you out then, Tim. What about you, Hank? What you been doing, buddy? You been busy, or you been sat indoors on your arse all day long?
Who are you talking to me?
Talking to you, Henry.
Oh, I've been stuck in the house. It's been 105 degrees out there. You open the door and it hits you like a blast.
T-shirt weather.
It was terrible. And today, even again, still with that rain we had, it's like really humid. And when you open the door, it just hits you right in the face, you know.
So are you saying is that your excuse why you haven't been out?
Exactly. I wish you could come here for this. I wish you could come here.
I'm not saying you're lazy, Henry, but you are one of the laziest people I've ever met in my life. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
It's like stepping into a sauna. It's terrible.
Well, that's what it is. Got a nice little comment there. What's that comment there? Hello, Mick. Wanted to say a big thank you for the video about the Sabo. Yeah, I got myself another old one. A two-stroke with a two-stroke. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, well there you go. I do try and find the obscure mowers because it does help people out. I've got a bit of feedback coming from somebody. I'm not sure who it's coming from. No idea. We'll go with it for now. And then last at the bottom of the basement, we've got me old mucker, me old fruit. Here he is. We got my little old cupcake down there. We've got Steve from Steve Small Engines. Hello, Steve-O. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing awesome today.
Good man.
I did have to just do this. I got to say, Klaus, me old mucker, nice to see you again.
Thank you, Steve. You too.
I missed you, brother. I missed you.
Likewise.
And
thanks for the. I just watched not your latest video, the one before about the accelerator pump.
Oh yeah,
golden. Good stuff. I didn't know.
To be fair, Steve, we have missed him because it's very, very hard to talk about somebody for 3 weeks behind their back continuously.
Exactly.
You need
and we're all just crossing our fingers. We're crossing our fingers, going, God, I hope Klaus doesn't go watch those back.
He don't even watch my videos. I got no problems there, mate. No problems there.
Was this wife's week in the videos? Because I saw.
Yeah. So I was just about to ask that question because obviously we've got a man here. You know, we've got Steve Small Engines here who is renowned. YouTube celebrity, small engine mechanic. You know, I've got feedback from somewhere. And then I'm assuming it's your gorgeous wife walks past and says, "Fuel tap's turned off," and then just walks off.
Yeah, that's a good one. I love it. Good stuff.
Yes, that is April. That's my wife. Yeah, my wife / executive producer. That's what I call her.
So, obviously, you had the ability to edit that bit out, but obviously you were told by the executive producer to leave that bit in.
You know what? 190 videos I've done, and this is the first video where I've been able to. She was comfortable enough being actually on camera, in front of the camera instead of behind the camera. So
that's good. That's good.
Yeah. Good on you. So I had to leave that in there.
Yeah, good on you. I'm trying to get one of me and Mrs. P in the hot tub, but she won't have it. I might have to set a spy camera up.
That's going to cost you more than a fish dinner.
Yeah, you're probably right. Someone sent me a private message. Thomas Andrews said he's still blocked. Must be disgruntled. Oh, I'll have another look then. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll have a little nose.
Yeah.
So what
Steve,
have you been up to?
He's lucky man, Steve. Lucky man.
Yeah. So what have you been up to, Steve? Anything good? You been up to anything good, Steve?
I think it's
not really, just messing around with that outboard. Now that I know what that outboard is, and now I know it runs.
Is it an Esca? What is it?
It, as far as I know, it is a game fisher. I don't believe it was built by Seagull. I've got a lot of comments on that video already. I haven't even actually gone through all the comments.
Yeah, Esca did a lot of them for Sears too.
Yeah, so I know Sears made that one and called it a game fisher, but who manufactures it? I don't think, from the comments that I've got now, I don't think that it was manufactured by Seagull, because there's a lot of reasons they say that's not a Seagull. So I kind of believe that now. But now that I know what it was sold as, a game fisher, now I can actually probably source that top cover that has the integrated tank in it. It's the only thing that's missing on there. And then I could actually literally put that on my kayak. Yeah.
So Thomas Andrews, if you shut down the video and then open it up again, mate, it might because you're still viewing on the same blocked one. So close it down, mate. You're not blocked anywhere on mine. What you want, Steve, is someone who started their smaller engine mechanics at the age of 11 to tell you what it is or what it isn't. Maybe.
So you think it's an Esca?
It is an Esca. It's not a Seagull because the gearbox is completely incorrect. It's the wrong gearbox.
Yeah, it looks like an Esca to me.
Yeah, I would put money on it. It's an Esca. It's 110% not a Seagull because the gearbox is completely the wrong gearbox for it. Completely the wrong
game
shape.
fishers usually have a fairing too in the back too, like a molded-in fairing. You just have two tubes going down.
Some of the Seagulls did differ throughout the years, even going back, sort of early 1950s. Some of them did differ, but it's not a Seagull. Definitely, no, never.
And so you think Esca is an actual manufacturer?
Oh yeah, Esca was in Iowa, and they also had a plant in Canada.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Another one I got quite a few times is saying that was absolutely made by Tanaka in Japan.
No.
I didn't see a lot of Japanese writing though on that label you showed us.
There's no Japanese. There's no writing at all.
That writing. Yeah. The only thing when he said that, I was thinking maybe Koritz because of the white grip. Usually Koritz always put like a white grip on things.
Also, one good reason why it's not a Tanaka, because you can't say on a YouTube video there's something wrong with my Tanaka.
Why, is that something British?
No, it's just a thing.
Sounds like some British innuendo there to me.
Well, we call them knackers, don't we?
Yeah. I went down the beach the other week and I saw that somebody put a jet ski like thing on a surfboard, and it sprayed water absolutely everywhere. It wasn't getting anywhere. It was quite hilarious.
An outboard?
But just normal, it's like a jet engine, like off a jet ski.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, right on.
He was holding his surfboard thing, literally, and just shoved it in there. And the way he bolted everything, it looked like one of like Ken's little like projects. You know what I mean? It also looked, Steve, of quite an age. And if it was a Seagull and it had a different gearbox on it, the only thing about that is suspect to me is the early Seagulls. You didn't have a recall for it. You just had to wind the rope and just pull it, wind the rope and pull it.
Yeah. And I got several comments on that video also saying the exact same thing. They didn't even have a recoil. It was emergency rope.
They did later. You could get a conversion for it, but not for the early ones. I spent many a year watching people coming down the river in Arundel with their cruise boats and what have you, and their engine had failed, and they're sitting there whining, pulling for dear before they hit the bridge. And we should take bets if they would make it or not. And Seagulls, knowing from what Seagulls are, they're so unreliable.
If you've got one that works and it's a good one, you've done very, very well. Normally, like any standby engine, it gets laid in the back of the boat, out the way, never run until the main engine goes down. So yeah, it's not a Seagull, definitely not.
So you, Mick, you and Ken are both convinced that it is an ESCA?
Yes,
I think so.
Okay, ESKA.
Yeah.
yes. I know that over here in the UK, you used to get quite a lot of Pentas, and Pentas did do a version as well, and the gearbox is similar, but even that's not right either for a Penta. Which I think is German. I think off the top of my head, I can't remember. It's been a few years now since I've done any marine works. But
yeah, they got bought by Volvo. Volvo bought Penta.
Volvo Penta, yeah, exactly that, yeah. And there was another one which was I think German, but I can't remember the name of that. Klaus, no, he was in Germany last month. He'll probably know. He knows everything, doesn't he?
Nah.
Yeah, I spent my entire youth mucking about with outboard motors, inboard motors, and pumps, trash pumps, and all that sort of stuff, Steve. Years and years of it. So that's good. Well, it's nice to see. It's nice to see an old machine as well, which is quite good, up and running and doing what you were doing. After you had the help from your lovely April to tell you that your fuel was turned off.
I had to bite my tongue. I was like,
yeah,
humiliating me in front of all my buddies.
We did see that. Hang on. We did see that. In fact, Ken messaged me to say, "Have you seen Steve's video yet? Watch it now at 2 minutes in." I said, "Okay, no, I'll watch it then." So I watched it, and then Henry then texted me and say, "Have you seen Steve's video yet?" He's been in. I said, "Yeah, okay, I'll watch it." And then Klaus rang me up and said, "Have you seen?" I said, "Yeah, I know. Ken's already told me." So at least you can come here, Steve, and put your feet up, knowing. In fact, let me put you in the middle. That way, you know that you're surrounded by your friends who are not going to sit here and take the mickey out of you and take the piss. And, you know, we've all got your back, is what I'm trying to say.
I guess you're missing the management director now, isn't she, of every video?
That's what I think is going to happen. Yeah,
proper stitched up.
Oh, dear, that's quite funny though.
Yeah.
How did you miss that? How did you honestly miss that?
It's a weird. There's no markings on the actual shutoff. There's no on or off words on it. It's completely blank.
It's like a lady, then. Yeah. It's just like a lady, isn't it? No on and off of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I notice when I do filming that my concentration wanders more to the camera than what I'm doing. So I'll do really stupid stuff like forget to put on the belt before I test it and not fill any gas in the tank and all these things. Put the ignition cap on, all that stuff, because the damn camera is rolling. And it's
see, even Mrs. Pate's performance watched the video and said, "Way to go, April." So you're even getting digs as well. Unreal.
Hey, I got a great idea. Hey, maybe Tina and April could do a collaboration one day.
Oh, could you imagine that? Could you imagine that?
Yeah, talk about clickbaiting.
Well, they could do a better job than you at repairing them if she knew how to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
It's nice to see a young lady on your screen, Steve. You know, and that's what what I think YouTube's all about. It's all about the community, the family side of things, and getting to know each other. And for me, that's what it's all about. Mrs. P come down here the other day, as you saw. She just got out the shower bath, and her hair was absolutely everywhere. And she really thanked me for that later on. So I only have 1,000 views. Don't worry, it'll be fine. No one's going to even see it. You know what I mean? But. See, Mick, we take minor league. Yeah.
Okay. Before we get off track here, I just got to confirm something with you guys. That outboard that I used, the general consensus is it was manufactured by ESCA, but the one I have was sold as a game fisher by Sears. Is that correct?
I don't know about that.
Keep in mind, Sears never made anything. Everything
exactly. I agree.
But you would need the first 3 digits of the model code to tell you that, and it's probably
it's either on the gas tank or on some of them. The number was on a blank piece of aluminium on the side of the block.
Yeah, look for a model number somewhere, Steve. You can find it.
I have searched that thing with a bright flashlight everywhere. There's not one.
Oh my lord! Stop the press. The Mower Man, the original Mower Man from the UK.
Oh, I thought he got
stumbled in. Wow, there you go. You know you hit celebrity status.
Oh man.
You know you hit celebrity status when the Mower Man comes in. When he closes down his channel and then comes in to see the Micks Mowers show. Cheers, Paul. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you and the family and the kids are all good to go. Hope you're doing well, buddy boy. So yeah, they used to stamp it on a small blank piece of aluminium, Steve. Is from what I remember. I don't recall it being on the fuel tank, Ken. Not to my knowledge. Or you can find it halfway down, halfway down the shaft. About midway down the shaft before it hits the water level, Steve. You might find it there too.
There he goes.
Mower Man said he's still retired, but he thought he'd come in and wish you all and say hello, guys. Cheers, Paul. Much appreciated, my buddy boy. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you, my friend.
I used to enjoy his videos. I like his videos.
Mower Man does some good videos, you know, and they were straight to the point, concise, and what have you. And yeah, without a doubt, here in the UK, he cornered the market as far as I'm concerned. Absolutely fantastic guy, wealth of knowledge. He's a good fella. I like him a lot. But he just said his heart isn't in it in that sector. But he does have other channels like Stampy's Random Reviews. Go and check that out as well. He's got some videos on Stampy's Random Reviews. So if someone can run his link for Stampy's Random Reviews in the chat, much appreciated. Oh man, still remembers the password.
You're talking about him retiring and everything. I got in a real. Oh, there's an echo.
That's you. That's got to be you. It is you.
It's not me. Put me on mute.
Try again.
Ken.
Hello?
I just muted mine for about 30 seconds and it was still there.
It's Ken.
You sure?
Yeah, they did a loop on your new cables. So.
Yeah, it's you, Ken.
Yeah.
Jaden says he actually accidentally found me via the Mower Man. There you go, see? There you go. So that's good. So yeah, so you might find that number halfway down the leg, Steve. They used to put a plate on there, but what used to happen from recollection, sometimes they used to rivet it onto the leg, and if it was a bit warm, what we call a bit warm, they might have just drilled them rivets out and took that little label off.
You know what, Mick? That is exactly what I was just doing. I was trying to see if I could see any holes.
But what you can do is you can get some alley what's name stuff and just fill the holes back up, sand it down. And anyway, apparently that's what they used to do back in the day. Mower Man said, "Oh, you sold a mower today." Said the Mower Man, "Cool, well done, mate. I started a channel called Income." Called what? Where'd that go?
Income Bunker.
Income Bunker.
Income Bunker.
He started a channel called Income Bucker, Mick.
He's a good lad. All right, Grandpa Kev.
I know.
Nice to see you. So yeah, 9,000 subscribers then. Just
amazing.
I'm about 9,100 now, which is lovely. So all you got to do to win a Micks Mowers cap is just email me up. That's all I want you to do. Email me up and just put in there 9K cap. Do that. If you do that, then I'll clip the names in, and we'll go from there. If you don't email me, you don't get. Simple. It's no good putting it in the comment section. You got to email me up. Email address is there if you want it.
So that's your 9,000 K giveaway. Is just you're giving everybody hats.
Everybody gets a cap. Everyone, yeah, everyone. No, I've got limited number here, but my next giveaway, I'm in talks with James from Hayes Machinery, and there you go. There's an Income Bunker channel just there. Scotty Downs rumbling.
Easy go, zero turn.
I'm I'm in talk to James over at Hayes Machinery, and I'm going to be purchasing around about, not quite sure how much it's going to be. I've sent him a list, around about £300 worth of Milwaukee tools, which I'm going to do a giveaway for my next milestone, which would be the 10K.
Nice.
So looking to do that. Hopefully, if I ever get to 10K, it may not happen. We just don't know.
If you don't ever get to 10K, is that what you said?
Have Bree give you a shout out, and then you go to 15,000 tomorrow.
Evening, Grandpa.
Bree has already given me a shout out because she won. Her and her husband won some prizes off me, and she's already done that. Yeah, a shout out did very, very well.
I could give you a shout out. I could give you another shout out, Mick, but you just have to ask Stella how much I charged her for that shout out.
Well, we're going to be seeing.
I don't know if you could afford it
next week.
Well, unfortunately, Stella's gone to the doctor, so she's not in, so I can't ask her.
Oh.
And I know you would never charge me. I know that through hearts of hearts. I know that because you're just that kind of person.
In all honesty, Mick, I've actually given you 3 shout outs now.
Are you actually joking? Are you actually
on my videos? 3 shout outs.
Are you actually writing them down? 3?
He's got
them down as free?
No, you said you give me 3 shout outs. You actually write them down.
Oh, you mean which videos are on?
No.
I don't understand what you mean.
It's a simple question.
You said you've given me 3 shout outs, and I said, what, you actually write them down? How many you've done?
3.
Next topic.
Moving on.
I don't get it.
How many beers you had, Steve?
It's still early in Canada.
Maybe I just haven't had enough Stella.
I think there's something wrong with that apple juice.
Yeah.
I mean, if it gets to a point, Steve, where we're talking about cash money, I might just have to email your wife up and ask her. Obviously, she's in charge, right? So maybe I just have to ask her.
It's apparently it's looking like that.
Well, mate, if you want to hit me with a low blow, I can go lower than that. Don't you worry about that, bruv. I'll just work around the problem. It's as simple as that.
Go
who's on first? Who's what on first? No idea. Thumbs up for fixing things, says Jacob. Thumbs up, Micks Mowers and panel. Yeah, cheers, Jacob. Much appreciated, buddy boy. So yeah, all you got to do is email me up to win a cap. That's it, and then I'll put the names in the hat and we'll draw that out, and then hopefully by Christmas would be nice. We can do the 10,000 giveaway for around when it happens, when we hit that number.
Mick, you got to do yourself a favor if you get those Milwaukee tools in your hands. Don't touch them.
Why?
Because you're a DeWalt man, right?
I like my DeWalt stuff. I'm not going to say otherwise. I like my DeWalt stuff. However, if Milwaukee are watching and they want to send me some free stuff to review, I will do that. You know?
They are amazingly good tools.
Is James Hayes in the house right now? Is he in the chat? Hopefully he's not.
Ching. Hang on, Steve. Bear with me. Steve, do that again, Steve. Screenshot. Oh.
Yes, I've got DeWalt as well. I like my DeWalt.
They're good. They're good machines. Don't get me wrong.
The thing is, Ken, I can see right up your trouser leg. The thing is,
hey, Kenny, put the mouse back in the house.
Milwaukee.
The thing is over here in the UK, you go to vendors, you know, like B&Q, this, that, and the other. There's not a lot of Milwaukee stuff about, you know. So, you know, for affordability, for availability, it had to be what it is.
I bought one. I saw you got the big DeWalt, the big 1/4 inch. I have the Milwaukee 3/8, but it's with a pistol grip, so it doesn't have the big bulky battery.
Well, I've
the small one.
The brushes DeWalt, fantastic.
That half inch is the best, though. I love my half inch.
Getting under lawnmowers, it is absolutely fantastic.
That's
so Klaus, Klaus, are you talking about the one where the battery goes right up inside the handle?
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, like the 12 volters.
Yeah.
But that one there, Mick, is nice too. It is a nice machine.
For blades, it's brilliant, boy. I tell you.
So Mower Man has just said, I'll send you an email for the contact I have at Mountfield, Mick. There you go. That'd be lush. Cheers, Paul. Much appreciated, buddy boy. I'll give them a little a little chat. Aussie Man says Makita, I think, are the best. You know, it's all
down to personal preferences.
It's all open to preference, affordability, you know, and all that. There's lots of lots of variables.
And what batteries do you have in stock?
Yeah, exactly that. You know, I've got DeWalt quarter-inch impact, which I had originally. And I got an array of batteries with it. And someone bought me, I think, 2 spare Chinese copy ones. Batteries, and they all fit the DeWalt, so hence why I've got the DeWalt. So, but however, if James at Hayes Machinery wants to send me some Milwaukee, impact, feel free, James. I'm open to that.
I actually won my DeWalt brushless off Tools off Facebook. I won mine with 2 batteries. So yeah, I was really happy with mine.
Or failing that, I could always put it in my Amazon wish list. For those of you that don't know, I actually have an Amazon wish list. If you want to run the link for that, someone in the chat. I actually have an Amazon wish list as well, so feel free to check that out. I think DeWalt. Otherwise, I need new batteries and Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, Mower Man. I like the Ryobi one. I haven't seen you use that one. It's what it is. You know, if you're doing stuff on a like you, Klaus, and like you, Ken and Hank, you know, if you're doing your ride-ons, you need something with a bit more wallop behind it. It's as simple as that, you know. But if you're just doing the standard self-propelled jobs, my quarter-inch impact just did not have quite enough grunt to remove those blade bolts without getting me air gun out. And you know, to get an air gun out, it's just a bit of faff in it, you know.
But Mick, that half inch on lug nuts on cars and trucks, oh my god. Beautiful.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah,
all
day long.
Yeah.
You know, exactly that, Paul. It did me exactly that, and that's what it is. You know, you work your way up. You know, but when I first started, I used to have a block of wood, a breaker bar, and my foot. That was it. That's what I used to use. It's as simple as that. You know, I didn't have all the tools.
It works pretty well.
Yeah, just make them in. It's what it is, you know. The amount of times that the ratchet used to slip off, I used to end up punching the mower deck. You know what I mean? In the middle of winter, yeah, it's great. No skin on my knuckles, you know. But it's what it is. You just have to go with what you got. Look at my new toolbox. You know, go back last year. I had this stack system here, which Mrs. P bought me, which is lovely. It's just not big enough, and now I've got this big SGS toolbox. Absolutely brilliant to work out of. You know, I love it.
Yeah, nice.
There's your wish link in there. Mix wish links in the chat right now.
Oh, is that my Amazon wish list, Spark?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah.
Do you have a wish list?
Yeah, Ken. I've only had it about a week, something like that. I didn't have a lot.
I thought that guy bought you out though.
He did. He did, but it don't take 5 minutes to build it back up again. Mower Man says, "Nice to see you all, chaps. Have a great evening. All the best. Cheers, Paul.
Take care,
Look after yourself." Michael Roberts says it depends on the amount of use for the normal odd job. Exactly that. It all comes down to. I've seen these videos, you know, on YouTube of people with DeWalt and Milwaukee and Makita, and you know they're doing a comparison and this, that, and the other. If you're doing decking every day of the week, or you're doing shed builds or what have you, then yeah, I've got to agree. You've got to have the best of the best of the best, because that tool has got to last you. It's got to be backed up by a warranty and all that sort of good stuff. But I see them on building sites, and you know, you are only seeing yellow, darkish blue, or red tools. That's it. That's all I'm seeing. So you know, it's one of the top brands.
I think DeWalt has the lightest drill, and the carpenters really like it when the tool doesn't weigh too much.
Yeah. That's what it is. You know, you get what you're given. So the quarter impact, the drill, and the half-inch were all gifts that they all bought for me as presents for my birthday or Christmas or whatever. So I'm very, very thankful for what I have got. So, but from where I was 2 years ago, I just it just was what it was. I had what I had. In fact, one of the comments I got recently was off of a gentleman. Don't know who he was. I lost interest. He said, "That's it. I'm not watching no more. As soon as he started hitting a spanner with a hammer, I'm out." Okay, do that.
It's what we do, for Christ's sake.
Hey, did you guys see the new Milwaukee Juice driver?
Oh, what?
The new Milwaukee Juice driver.
We
Instead of having mechanical impact, it's hydraulic.
We need a picture, Ken.
It's half the sound.
Ken, let's talk in more picture. Mark Robbins says, I work a majority of plant and tool hire workshop, and Makita seems to be most reliable. Exactly that. It's what it is. If you've got a good deal on it and it's got good warranty on it and it works well. I've seen these videos where people drop them and put them underwater and all that sort of stuff. They're all samey, but some will say it's a bit like steel versus Husqvarna.
What?
Oh no! Sorry, Klaus. We took a vote and we all decided we were not going to say Husqvarna no more. We're going to say Husqvarna. So you weren't here. Yeah, that's what it is. So so many gardeners that I talk to say they would never run steel equipment. Don't like it. Hate the stuff. Husqvarna all the way. Nothing else, and then you talk to somebody else and they say, no, I choose steel because they are slightly more affordable. Parts are readily available in the UK pretty well, and to get a steel dealer, they're relatively localish in most areas. So, for usability, reliability, for maintenance, for parts, sometimes steel is a better option. But some people, I like the Husqvarna stuff myself. I'm a bit of a Husky man. I do like the Husqvarna equipment. But I don't see a lot wrong with steel. But some of their equipment, I think, lots of professional lawn care guys in my area don't buy the commercial grade equipment. Oh, I saw that on James's website, actually. I did see that.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
what's the benefit of having a hydraulic hammer instead of a mechanical?
Half the noise. So if you're working at night or inside, it's you can barely hear it.
Yeah.
You want to do that again?
Like if you're working out of a small shed or something. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I remember the old Draper I used to have. I smoked that out within weeks.
Yeah.
If you look at the video on the Milwaukee site, it shows the actual mechanism with the hydraulic. Pretty cool.
Yeah. I was just thinking, don't you think it'll get hot?
You know what?
Being hydraulic?
Yeah, wouldn't it be the opposite? Hydraulic oil in there taking the brunt of it, cooling it.
I see more videos on repairing steel versus Husqvarna.
Yes.
So
I've got to agree, Henry, definitely. But is that because steel breaks more, or is that because steel breaks more, but the parts are more available and cheaper to repair? If you get a broken Husky outside of warranty, 4 or 5 years old, do people just say, do you know what? For what's going to cost to repair it, I'm going to bin it. Whereas with a steel, the parts are more readily available.
I think steel, they put a lot more hours on the steel, to be honest with you.
I think my experience is when you are in the lower end of machines, like residential machines, trimmers, chainsaws, the steel is of better quality than the Husqvarna. But once you get up to semi-professional and full professional chainsaws and trimmers, it doesn't matter. They are equally good in quality.
The pros beat the hell out of them, though.
Yeah. They do. But the way I see it, I mean, I do work for both professional lawn care guys and guys that cut hedges and stuff. And for the medium to expensive part of the line for both steel and Husqvarna, it's the same. I mean, it's same quality, it's same. But the really low end or entry level, I would go steel any day because the Husqvarna stuff is all made in China and it's not very good.
Down here, the other day, back up here where we will live, and the big trees have been really huge, and they still saw he was kicking and literally kicking it one, trying to get going, and it wouldn't go at all. It was literally kicking it, dumping it against the wall, everything. He brought this black chainsaw out. It went like a rocket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've no idea.
I mean, the really low end Husqvarna chainsaws, McCulloch partner is the same stuff. It's made in China, and it's. I mean, for the price, it's okay machines, but give them 5 years using regular petrol, and they're done.
The black chainsaw you had a H on it, and I have no idea what it was. But put it this way, it was revving it like it was like gone out of season. You know what I mean?
It might have been a Hilti.
And put it this way, it was kicking out. It's literally kicking the tree, get rid of the tree because it was half over on the road, and it was like what?
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
But I mean, the recommendation I give people that comes to my shop is low end buy Steel over Husqvarna, middle end and top end doesn't matter, whatever your preference. I mean, both Steel and Husqvarna makes really good saws in the top end and then mid range.
I mean, and don't forget, you know, a lot of them have their downfalls too. If you take, for instance, a piece of equipment recently I had in, which is the BG86C leaf blower from Steel.
Love that. Love that.
Yeah,
absolutely fantastic blower. I like the blower, but the Easy Start recall system is an absolute.
I didn't get the Easy Start on mine. Yeah,
absolute waste of time.
You could change it to the regular one, Mick. You could change it.
Yeah, exactly. You can change it straight. Take the Easy Start out and put the regular core back in, and it's a good bit of kit.
I've had mine for 12 years, and it's still perfect.
So this is a problem. You know, you get someone go in brand new to a trade. They go in, they buy themselves a brand new Steel blower. They have it for like 3 months, and then they're going back every 3 months for a recall. That straight away puts them off a Steel.
Yeah.
But is that just a sales pitch? Because I go to my Steel dealer and I say, yeah, they're like that, yeah. But in fact, get 2 springs, Mick, because that'll break again in 3 weeks.
Yeah, but it actually and you're absolutely right, Mick. But it's because people are starting them wrong. I mean, they're either drop starting them, or they yanking them too hard. And with Steel's Easy Start, you use 2 fingers and you pull easy. And that's all you do, and it will never break.
A video on that.
Agreed.
You did? You did a video.
I agree with that 110%. You wouldn't believe how many of those Easy Start springs I've seen come in because people are drop starting them.
Yeah.
Or they're simply yanking them too hard. There's too much friction between the two spring systems that if you yank them too hard, it is going to snap. I mean, it's plastic. It's not gonna. And Husqvarna has a similar thing, I believe. On their mid-size.
I think probably all the manufacturers have a similar 2-spring system to make it springy. It feels like you're pulling a rubber band.
Yeah.
When you pull it, right?
I spoke to an old Steel technician once, and he said, Easy Start, 2 fingers. That's it. And you just
the problem is, of course, is that you know that they're running a variety of equipment, and not everything is Easy Start. So you're going lawnmower, hedge trimmer, blower, you know, and or concrete saw or whatever, and they're pulling it like their life depends on it. You know, that's what it is.
Don't say concrete saws. Don't say concrete saws.
How many people with a decompression valve? How many people actually use the decompression valve? You see it, they pull the saw with no decompression valve. It comes up, the handle comes up, then the blade comes up and smacks them straight in the chops because they're pulling it without a decompression on. You know.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying you say concrete saws. I mean, the amount I've had in because people keep pulling them apart because they're not using the decompression valve.
Yeah. Ken says, where is Conker? Well, the last time I saw my mate Conker, time before, he was drunk on a cruise ship.
In Southampton.
He promised me he would send me a couple of videos of him showing off a cruise ship. But I think he just got so drunk and passed out somewhere. But they just probably put him in a cupboard somewhere out of the way. But,
he's fixing the ship's engine.
He's fighting with. Look, there's Thomas Andrews. See, he made it on. There's Thomas. Look, there you go.
Conker fixing a ship engine? Good Lord.
Well, currently he's battling with his FS-38. He tried sending it back because the barrel wasn't pre-drilled, and they sent him self-tapping bolts for it instead. So he's been fighting with that and other bits. And I think his last video, he rang me up. He spent about 3 hours trying to put the piston pin through the piston.
How to get the C-clip in.
And he couldn't get the C-clip in.
Oh, you know what? The C-clips on those are tricky.
Yeah.
One guy had a good solution, though. I forget who it was, but he said, do it inside a bag. So that way when it goes bing, it stays in the bag.
I love that. I love that idea. That's a great idea.
Do you know what? When he comes up, if he comes up, just ask him, what did Mick suggest you do? Because that's exactly what I told him.
I told him to go down to Bognor Regis, and he said he can't afford it.
He can't afford it. He's got plenty of money. I told him,
sausage rolls and Nana and all that.
Get a big see-through bag, put it inside the bag, and then work on it inside the bag, and that way you'll never lose it. It's a good idea. That's what I do.
I simply bought some good channel lock needle nose pliers because they can.
Well, I did a piston rebore, new piston rings, crank piston rod on a hater, and they come with a little tiny pigtail clips. And do you know what? I didn't have no spare, and I got it halfway in. I thought, oh, in you go, and it went ping, and it shot off across the other side of a workshop, my old workshop. It took me 45 minutes to find it. I didn't have no spare.
One thing we do is we take a small needle nose plier and we take a cutoff wheel and we grind a little groove in the end of the needle nose, and it holds the C-clip perfect. So you can go in and twist it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Did you guys see what's his name? He does tests on all kinds of things.
Oh, that I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Project Farm?
Yes, Project Farm. He did it on lineman.
Yeah, he did it on lineman pliers.
Yeah. It's pretty good stuff.
I was amazed. The most expensive one was what, $80 or something?
Yeah. I was amazed how well the channel lock held out because it's priced pretty reasonable.
I just want to know who cuts. What is it? Those adapters for your impact. Who cuts those with a lineman plier? Come on.
Yeah. But I think it was just a stress system.
Oh yeah. The cheapest pair was what, like $5? It was cheap.
Yeah. I mean, for needle nose, cheap pliers here goes in the bin. I mean, I can have other cheap tools, but not needle nose.
I tell you, I love the vamp pliers. I absolutely love those.
We can't get them here. Yeah, we can't get them here. No?
I saw Zippo had a couple of pairs of them last year. Yeah, look
quite
quite good.
Great for button head screws with those nice knurled tips on them. Yeah. They're wonderful.
I love my pair. Yep.
Henry,
hey Mick.
Henry, how can you say you love your pair? You're never in your shed long enough to use them.
You never see me in there, but I'm in there.
Yes, Steve?
Zoom in on me for a second. I want to show Conker something if he wants to watch us back. I've seen this multiple times now on FS38s. Anybody see anything wrong?
That's what I was connecting, Rod. Is that
that's the bendy model. The bendy model.
No. That's the Australian version. If you throw it behind you, it comes back.
That's the pre-Viagra version of the connecting rod.
Yeah. That's crazy.
How the hell does it do that without breaking?
Okay, so I have another one that's actually bent and broken too.
It looks
Steel
like it's
actually warranted some of those. I would say about 10 years ago, Steel warranted those, and because Steel will never ever take a serial number out of they will never give you Husqvarna. If it's 50% repair under warranty, they'll just give you a new unit. Steel will not do that. They will fix it even if it costs 4 times as much as a new unit. Steel wants those serial numbers to always be in rotation. Yeah. So we did lots of repairs for those under warranty, and they were warranting the labor, and they were warranting the whole crankshaft and everything on that, and also the ignition module.
What was the root cause, Steve, for backfire?
The ignition module.
So
they said the ignition module was sparking at the wrong time. It was the fault of that happening was the ignition module was firing at the wrong time, backfire, and wham, it bends that rod.
Wow.
So they were actually warranting all that stuff on a $150 weed eater.
Oh, wow.
That's what I like. That's what I like about steel. I mean, they don't go halfway.
If they know it's their fault,
yeah,
and it was their fault. They're fixing it for you.
Yeah.
I don't personally understand why they wouldn't just give you another one. Just say, here's the give a new one to the customer, and we'll just, to the dealer, we'll just cover the cost of a new one.
Still have this issue that they are actually lagging. What do you call it? Their dealers don't get much out of it because honestly, once you have a steel out the door, it goes a while before you see it again. And I think it's policy. I've talked to a couple of guys and they say that whenever they can use the dealership net, they will use it because they don't make that much money on steel because they sell them and then they don't see him anymore. Because hi, Edward, how are you?
All right, Edward. Taylor, everyone. Hi.
Where's Bruce tonight, Mick?
I don't know where he is. Yeah, the problem is that Klaus has taken 3 months off, so now everyone else seems to think it's okay to do that. I suppose Conker's been away for 2 weeks. Now Bruce ain't here.
I have to say, I mean, from midsummer until mid fall, our calendar here, family wise, is just horrible. There is so many things we. I mean, I'm on today. It'll be 2 weeks before you see me again because I'm on family duty, and it's for some reason it all compacts around midsummer until early autumn here. That every Saturday, every Sunday is family thing or friend gets together, birthdays or.
Well, do you know what? Given the year and a half that we've all had, that's not it's what it is. We're taking. I'm off on annual leave this week coming. So is Mrs. P, and we're taking. We decided we're going to take Riley Boy out every other day. So we've got a few zoos lined up. There's nothing about it because if you tell him, then he thinks it's happening straight away. So we don't tell him until about 10 minutes before we leave. So we're going to a few zoos, going down the beach and a few national parks and whatever. Just going to have a week away with Riley Boy, or not away, just a week out, just in and out, lunch out and whatever, and just enjoy life a bit because nice. I've got a sneaky feeling in about the next 3 months we're going to be paying for that. So
yeah, it's just like I wasn't available last week or whatever it is because Joe's birthday last week, the 7th. So yeah, I was away. I was having a good party.
Where'd you go then?
Had a Chinese meal with the family. Spent over £200 on the Chinese. Me and the family did on us. We had a massive Chinese. Over 40 chicken balls went, and yeah,
wow,
fantastic meal as well. Curry, they had ribs and everything.
I must have lost my invitation in the mail.
Sorry to say, you haven't got food mail. We haven't got the food mail.
We do, Michael, in our own Nordic way. Yeah, we have a big bonfire and have a witch on top, and it burns and it so sort of stuff. Yeah, so midsummer, yes, we do. Not the same way the Swedes do, but yeah, it's on the 23rd of June.
What's that all about? I have no idea. What's that all about?
Midsummer's Day.
Like a summer solstice or something?
Summer solstice.
Yeah.
I thought summer solstice was 21st of June.
Didn't you learn anything from the Vikings? It's on the 23rd.
Is it buggery? Is it summer solstice? Summer solstice is 21st. Don't give me all that. All it is you got 3 days late. That's all it is.
Yeah, same thing.
Right, Mick, I'm going to get him back into chat. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Take it easy. Have a good one. You're back in chat in 2 minutes.
Bye.
So Klaus, are you saying that you're not going to be on next week?
I'm not.
That's perfect. Now we can make fun of you again. I love it.
Okay, you're welcome.
it would actually help, Klaus. It would actually help, Klaus, if you still watch. That way you can comment. You know what I mean? Because I don't like calling people names behind their back. As long as you're watching and you can comment, then I'm up for that.
Everything you
Yeah,
put
righto,
up,
whatever.
Oh, he does.
Said, from a professional gardening maintenance point of view, the best purchase I made 2 years was a Stihl KM. What is that? 131R combi.
131R.
System.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's Formix.
Steel, yeah.
That's Formix. Yeah.
I like the Stihl KM94. It's one of my favorite combis. I quite like 94. Nice tool.
Is that a Formix or
no two mix?
Two mix. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like it.
94 is pretty much a little bit more of a professional grade than the 131, simply because I think it's 10% lighter. The 94, and you know what? If you're a landscaper, you using that thing for 6 hours a day, 10% doesn't sound like very much in weight reduction, but after 6 hours, you're going to notice that 10% difference.
They have the hook for the strap on there for a reason.
Steve, I got a question. Have you been watching Jeremy lately?
Yeah. Well, yes. I am subscribed. I see his notifications.
Are you talking about Moa Medic, who's put about 15 videos a day out?
Yes,
that's
exactly. The camshafts.
Man, he's on it.
He's been doing camshafts on 4 mixes for a couple of times, 3 or 4 videos or so. Now, I'm still boggled why this happens. I mean, wear and tear, fair enough. But is this because people are using regular gas? It gets too hot?
It's definitely heat related.
It's heat.
You can't use regular gas. It has to be mixed.
I'm sorry. I mean, you mix with regular gas with ethanol in it and all that stuff. Compared to using Stihl's motor mix or
all I know is all the plugs I take out of those are pure white.
Yeah, they are.
I know that Jeremy was saying that a lot of the equipment he gets in, literally brand new out of packet, that they're being run for 8 to 10 hours a day solid, and just refueled and maybe 20 minutes down to grab a sandwich and a drink, and then they're back at it. So I think that's a factor, is that these machines are just being gunned for such long periods of time.
It's just that I don't know how many I have, maybe 5 or 8 or so professional guys using 4 mix equipment, and they use either Stihl motor mix or equivalent. I've never seen one. And some of these are 5 or 6 or 7 years old, and they get used as well. I mean, they're used commercially. They will cut hedges all day. But I've never seen the issues that Jeremy has. Not yet.
So
I don't know, Steve. I don't know, Steve, if you have or any of you guys.
He shows a lot of the extreme issues too, though, Klaus. Like when the valve cover bolt pops through and things like that. He's showing a lot of the extremes. I see him all the time for even small things like the valve adjustments that no one ever does. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
No, but that's all I've been doing: valve adjustments, because they lose power. I change. And the valves are not completely off. They get adjusted. They run fine.
Yeah, but I tell you, tooth file makes a difference on those stupid things.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It does.
I agree.
And you got to buy the little Stihl kit because your normal.
Yeah, I take a feeler gauge and cut a little T out of it. There you go.
There's a commercial guy that he's on about bringing in his Honda. He's got a Honda 4-stroke trimmer that's got loss of power, and they're quite common for valve adjustment too over here. Yeah, very common. In fact, nearly every year than he's doing.
I've always been wondering, a Honda 4-stroke, can you run it on its head? I mean, upside down?
Oh, that's one.
Yeah.
It doesn't have. It's not pressurized oil system.
Nope. You can run that thing any way you run a 2-stroke.
Wow.
There's nothing in the owner's manual or anything I've ever read that says you have to have it like upright.
Yeah, it still gets
you can
oil.
flip it upside down. You can have it on and do an edging. Yeah.
Because we were talking about Ryobis earlier, and I have 2 4-stroke Ryobis.
Throw them in the bin.
They run pretty well. I mean,
mine's in the bin.
Yeah, but they don't run much. But if I tip them 180 upside down, they start burning oil like mad.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a different system. I don't know, but it's
Klaus Bree last week was talking about the new Husqvarna 324L, the ones that have the Honda engine in it. Have you worked on those?
Never.
Yeah, it's actual Honda engine in it.
I didn't know.
They're not new though.
Or not,
no,
they're
yeah.
I didn't know Husqvarna did a 4-stroke.
they don't. It's a Honda engine.
Yeah, it's Honda.
Yeah, it says it's all covered in orange, not red. But you look up underneath with a flashlight, and it says Honda right on the side of the block.
Okay. Yeah, it's got the timing belt. She was talking about the timing belt.
Jason Hughes says, Tim, did Mr. Briggs come over in his Audi TT to cut your hair in his hairdresser's car? Shouldn't he gets very upset.
Oh. Here you try to look good for a show, Tim, and this is what happens.
Oh, it looks like Scott Keller's about 17 miles from me.
Lock your door up.
Oh, he's only about 20 minutes from Henry too.
Henry, bolt your door. We use 4-stroke Makita blowers and skimmers. They do a good job, but the blower is not as powerful apparently. Mr. Briggs says all he uses is Echo. That's all we hear from you is an Echo, Mr. Briggs.
To me, Echo seems to always start on the first pull. Steel takes me 2 or 3.
Steve, are we going to see any more videos with your wife? Doesn't actually mention you, Steve.
I would say yes. I think she's comfortable now. Yeah.
You got to do a one-on-one fight.
I think so. Yeah. I know. I think that would be fun too.
Yeah. William says, "Where is Chicanik? Probably drunk in the swimming pool."
Or
rocking out
at the state fair.
She's rocking out by the swimming pool doing a video for Hooker Red.
1980s Briggs engine. Do I need to put in some kind of additives using unleaded now? But not sure if they need a little extra in a 1980s Briggs.
No,
I wouldn't say so.
No, I wouldn't.
No.
Aussie man says, Mick, what state is your cousin in? Probably a drunken state at this time of day, I expect. I couldn't tell you actually where she is. I can't remember. I know she went over there. I couldn't tell you. I'll find out and let you know.
Hey, I do want to say something there, John T. John T's comment there. 1980 Briggs engine. Do you need to put some kind of additive into the gas? Oh, unleaded additive into the gas. Oh, I thought he was talking about the oil. Okay, never mind.
No, just a gas. I mean, I was doing some research. Someone emailed me the other week. They got an old Suffolk engine, Suffolk Punch, which is what Terrell did a video the other week on. And I'm sure I think it's 1540 in mine. Normally, I put in mine 2050 in mine, which is a natural Duckham's. But I was reading on the vintage lawnmower club that they're saying SEA 30 is absolutely fine. No problem at all in there. And that's quite a thin consistency for an older machine. But oil has made so much advances over the years, so many advances that it's not necessarily a necessity to put the older style thicker stuff in and the natural stuff without the detergents in. But that's what they're saying. Steve and his wife on your Christmas special would be cool. Well, Steve, I think. Have you ever heard the expression, Steve, made a rod for your own back? Ever heard that?
No.
Well,
another British thing?
Yeah, I think you have.
It must be.
Yeah.
What's it called, Nick?
Making a rod for your own back. It has a meaning.
It means. I think that means the same thing as behind every good man, there's a great woman.
No, what it means is that once you've made a choice, you're sort of stuck with it.
Oh, that's totally incorrect.
It means you push that right for yourself.
Yeah, I run out of deals always, all the time. Yeah.
Lawnmower Detective says, I think my wife is trying to take over a channel. Yeah, speak to Jason Pate. He knows all about that.
Make a
Forget the bottom part though, but yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
What was that, Mick? Mick, you're right. Roby 4-stroke strimmers only. Everyone that's defeated me. Yeah. Throw it in the bin. Yeah, I've still got mine, but mine is the exhaust cam on mine is slightly pitted. And I believe that.
Is it plastic?
Yeah, it is plastic. You can't buy them. You can't buy them.
No,
so
if you get the repair kit, it's steel. Now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Did you say the exhaust can?
Cam.
Oh, the exhaust cam?
Yeah.
The lobes, the two lobes, on the exhaust. On the camshaft. Yes. The exhaust lobe gets pitted.
Okay, the exhaust lobe on the camshaft is what goes on those?
Yeah.
In particular. Yeah, in particular, the exhaust side of it as well.
The early ones, they were made of plastic, and they simply get too hot. And
Got it. Oh, I understand now.
I thought they're still made of plastic, Klaus, just a different plastic.
Yeah.
They maybe can. I just read that when you buy a repair kit, it should be steel. Now, but I'm not. But Ryobi is not the most forthcoming company with information.
Oh, hang on. Nikki Walsh is saying John T is referring to leaded gas versus unleaded.
Yeah, that's why I said mystery oil. That's what we used to use in that stuff.
All right.
You can't buy leaded gas anymore, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Airports.
Aviation.
100
aviation gas has lead in it?
Yeah, AL100LL.
It did until 1973.
It still has.
Tetraethyl lead. How do you think the valves got lubricated? That's when they went to hardened seats in the cylinder heads. 1972, 73.
But air fuel gasoline is low leaded. Yeah.
Mr. Briggs says, my car gets phone numbers from hot women. You're jealous, Mick. Well, that's only because hot women are probably your mechanics now. That's all it is. And they're better ones there to put your car right when it breaks down.
Oh, I know what car he's talking about, too. Yeah.
What car's that?
I can't actually. It was yellow, I think, wasn't it?
No,
I don't know what kind it was, though.
I wouldn't call it yellow. I'd call it more stupid orange. It's an Audi TT, which is a hairdresser's car, effectively.
Oh, I thought it was an Austin Allegro.
No.
Sorry.
Well, you know what? I can go pick up chicks anytime I want. It doesn't matter what car I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. It's nothing to do with the car.
Just make sure your wife's not watching.
Now, Steve, you've had one or two close scrapes on my stream already, mate. I would just woo back a little bit. Oh my lord!
Yeah, I don't need a nice car.
So how many chickens can you get in your truck, then, Steve?
That's a good question. I'll let you know tomorrow. I'll let you know tomorrow, Mick.
Who said 21?
Say again, Klaus?
Who said 21? Somebody said 21 in the
my
background.
Son.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, my son.
All righty.
Like he already knows.
Thomas Andrews says that Mr. Briggs is having a midlife crisis. Yeah, it's a midlife crisis, Carl. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So you say you can get the camshaft replacement kits for those and Klaus. Is that a camshaft and lobes all in one, or is that just the cam lobes?
No, in one.
Any chance you can find me a link for that somewhere at some point in your life?
Will do my best.
Yeah, please, because I've still got it, and I would be inclined to try and change that to see if I diagnosed it as that issue. But since I've had it, I could not find any replacement parts for it.
Which engine was that, Nick?
It's the Ryobi.
The Ryobi. It's nothing special. It's just one of those machines that I could get it running. It just wouldn't be reliable and it just wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing. And when I took it all apart, I noticed that the cam on the exhaust side was just really heavily pitted. Someone did say you can take them apart and maybe 3D print it, but I'm not a fan of that idea.
I've got my own string.
Yeah, you can keep it.
I looked at this about maybe five years ago, Mick.
Yeah,
I had one in similar to mine. Yeah, there they are. Is it steel? Oh yeah, it's steel. Yeah. You getting the numbers, Mick?
Yeah. I'll just watch the stream back.
All right. And apparently that takes away the issues with them getting too hot. Another thing Ryobi has done is that they have changed the recommended oil for them from a 10W30 to a 20W50 full synthetic, and it takes about 0.6 of a deciliter.
Okay.
Which is like nothing.
Yeah.
60 milliliters?
What's that? See, a deciliter is 100 milliliters, so 62 milliliters. 62 milliliters, yeah. My biggest issue with them is the oil cap. Since the bottom of the engine is plastic, and you have a plastic dipstick that you screw in, if that dipstick just goes in slightly wrong, you're going to ruin the threads.
Yeah.
In the engine part.
To be fair, that's just because you're heavy-handed. Chris Wilson said, has anyone noticed the fuel coming out with the ethanol in the UK? Yeah, the new E10 is out. I think it's out, but it's supposed to be in mandatory as of 1st of September, I believe. The E10 fuel. But you can still get E95 anyway. And there are things you can do to take the ethanol out, but you need to put something back in to liven it back up again.
I don't know how it's going to be in the UK, Mick, but here, our regular gasoline 95 octane, that's European. For US, that would be, 89, 90, something in that area, 91 maybe. It's 10% ethanol. But for shells like V-Power and the Ultima from BP, Ultima, it's only E5. All the differentiated fuels are E5 here now.
Yeah.
And then the regular is E10. I don't know if that's going to be the same for you when they switch over.
No idea.
No. But I always get the 100 octane V-Power.
Question there for you, Steve-O, from Wayne the Old Man.
SK3.
I do not believe that this outboard is a 3 horsepower, though.
No,
I really think it's the 1.2.
Yeah, 1.5 at a push.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not a 3. I wouldn't. No way.
Here, I'll show you the difference. I think this is why I know that. Simple. What I've been searching so much for. You see the bracket that holds this on? It's only got one thing that holds onto the transom.
Yeah.
Anything over 1.2 has 2 of these.
2 lugs. Yeah.
2 lugs to go onto the transom instead of just a single one.
It's
so I
definitely
really do not believe this is anything more than like a 1.2, 1.5.
It's definitely not a 3 horse. No way. No way.
Yeah. If it was 3 or 5 horsepower, it would have to have that second one on there to hold it onto your transom. That's what I think.
Nikki says, as we mentioned fuel, what is AdBlue in the new cars and HGVs and diesel all about? So,
Steve-O.
The AdBlue, that's to keep the emissions down, isn't it? The AdBlue stuff you put in over here.
Yeah.
Do you have AdBlue over in the States? Do you have that?
You know what? I do not know what that comment even means. I'm lost on that one.
So over here,
never heard of any of that.
For diesel motors, they have 2 tanks. One for regular diesel, and then you've got another tank which is for your AdBlue, which is
the fluid. The what you call it?
It's a nitrogen fluid. It's urea.
Urea.
Yeah.
that mixes with the diesel?
The diesel particulate fluid, whatever the hell
it goes into the catalytic converter or DPF.
It mixes in that to keep your emissions low.
An extra expense. Hey, Steve, I think I found your motor on YouTube. If you type in ESCA space 1.5 HP, there's a video, and it looks just like your engine. Just the word ESCA space 1.5 HP. Look on your phone on YouTube real quick. You'll see it looks just like yours. It's got the bent rod on the back of it, just like yours. It's got the cover and everything. It's pretty cool.
The bent muffler pipe?
Yep.
All right. I'll check it out.
Here's ESCA 1.5.
Michael Roberts says, what's the difference between a bad and a good haircut? Is 2 weeks. Well, I don't know about that. You can have a haircut and it still looks bad.
Well, he might be right, because Tim's going to have a better haircut in 2 weeks if he just lets that go. No, that doesn't quite look like mine, though.
No, that's an ESCA. No. It's a 1.5.
No.
It's got the single attachment. I don't know. Thought it looked like yours.
Yeah. A couple noticeable differences on that one. I'll just show you real quick. That muffler pipe was going through the cavitation plate. This one doesn't. It just comes out here. It's not going through it.
I mean, it does look like an ESCA.
And also my handle doesn't pivot up and down. It's just bolted straight on. Okay. I still believe you guys that it is an ESCA, but maybe it's a little older.
Yeah, it could be.
Or something. It's not quite the same model.
It's a nice little looking engine.
So James is there. He's been waiting patiently in the wings. He's got a question there. I have a Briggs Quantum 50. It won't start hunting. I've cleaned the carb a few times, but still does it. If I touch the governor arm, it calms down, which it will do anyway. It only has one spring. Is that correct? It all depends on the model.
Must be taken to your local backyard mechanic.
Yeah. So what I would say is, me first, right? What I would do is I'd open my little carburetor box up, and I would get that out.
Yeah.
Little tiny micro thumb bit. You can buy them in packs. I've got packs and packs and packs and packs and packs of them. But this one, the little orange one, tiny little orange one, is what I use, and all I do is I take the main jet out the bottom of the bowl, and then I just very, very gently just take a foul, nothing, just literally just take a slight wafer off that main jet, and that should clear all the hunting issues straight out if all the spring setup is correct. That's what I do with all my TP engines and with my Quantums. Is I just drill out that main jet just with a thumb drill, and go very careful. You have to back it off a little bit and do a little bit at a time. I was at a snap off, and you have to go and buy a new jet. But I drill mine, and it sorts that out. But it all depends on the springs. One spring doesn't sound right to me, but all depends what sort of setup you have got, because the setups do all differ. What do you think, Klaus?
I completely agree, sir.
Oh, that makes a bloody change. What about you, Hank?
That's why you didn't make those drills. Drill them out.
Exactly that. Yeah, I believe in drilling them out. I've had so many this year, but just literally just a little tiny thumb drill, and don't take any more. If you get a pack of them, start with the smallest one and just work your way. And as soon as it just starts just to touch it, that'll be enough. It's not quite enough when you get the gas torch files, because you can't get right in there to actually file it in those jets. So you have to drill them. I find that helps. A midlife crisis. Mr. Briggs is still there. I might just time him out in a minute. He's starting to get on my nerves. Where are we here?
Hey Mick, Thomas wanted to show you. He wanted to show Tim his haircut. Thomas Andrew.
Holy moly!
What I want to know is, what's the dollhouse there for? See the dollhouse?
Yeah, creepy, creepy.
Old man in the dollhouse.
Yeah.
Never movie on that?
Nikki, do not add AdBlue directly into your fuel. No, there's a separate tank for it, obviously. And most cars, and I know my work van does, it'll come up. You've got 1,500 miles, or you're knackered. Because if you don't add it,
it goes into limp mode, and then you got to get it reset only by the dealer.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah. So don't ignore that. Henry, wake up! You're snoring, says William. Wrench and Bolts on YouTube. It says, "What's up, everyone? Hi, Wrench and Bolts. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Don't forget, you guys and girls, if you want to enter my 9K giveaway to get your hands on a Micks Mowers cap, which Henry wants, and it's not going to be fixed. You just email me 9K cap giveaway, and you're in for a chance to win one of my old caps. So if you don't do it, you don't win.
Can I enter again and give it away to somebody else?
Yeah, but you're not going to stitch me up on. You're not going to stitch me up on a live chat thing when it goes mad for 20 minutes, are you?
No.
You would.
Nah.
I've already sent the email.
Oh, Lawnmower Detective, you're wicked. It puts the lotion on its skin. Oh, oh, you're a bad man. You are a bad man. Oh, as long as he hasn't got a bucket with a bit of rope on it, we'll be all right. Jason Summers says, hello, Mick. Hello, mate. Sorry, I'm late. Well, I did notice. Just got back from doing a charity day. Good, nice to see that. Hi all in the chat on the panel. Who's this new person on the top right-hand corner? Yeah, well,
that's me. I'm the apprentice.
What happened was Henry left the back door wide open. That's what happened. We got
Wrench to have coffee in a Danish, and he went a little overboard.
We've got Wrench and Bolts in the house. Wrench and Bolts, can you give me a thumbs up, please, mate? Give me a thumbs up. Love it. And can you give me a thumbs up if you are over 18 years old? You are fantastic. Up you come, mate. Up you come.
And Ken, der er ikke noget galt med at tage den.
What's up, guys?
What's up, matey?
How you doing?
Not bad.
We're good. We're good.
Thomas Andrew says, Henry, send Mick a shirt and you will get a hat. Right, well, that's not what I said. Don't go making it up. Talking of sending stuff over, you need to keep an eye out for Henry at Mowers and Blowers video on Monday. Just have a little look at that, okay? Because I don't know whether you guys saw Henry's video recently, but he was trying to plastic weld, therefore, a ride-on mower fuel tank, a plastic fuel tank that had a bit of a hole in it, and he was trying to.
A bit of fuel in it?
No fuel in it. He was trying to plastic weld it. There's no fuel in there, but there were vapors in there.
Well, the vapors are what light.
So when he tipped it over and he was trying to melt plastic. It looked like a coat hanger or something like that. It was melting a bit of plastic right over the hole of the fuel tank, and literally as it's just about to drop, as this big blob of melted rubber plastic went into the tank, there's a little flame in there, and next thing, whoosh.
You have any eyebrows left?
No.
We used to call that carb fart.
So the next clip is Henry.
Nice.
I mean, Henry, Henry's getting on in age. He's not a young man, but he's got a full big head of hair, and his hair is all up in the air like that, like something out of something about Mary, all up in the air, and he got no eyebrows. So just have a little look at Henry from Mowers and Blowers video on Monday. I think it's Monday. Because rumour has it, a certain somebody who will remain anonymous for the exercise apparently sent him a little gift. So, yeah, just keep an eye out for that. No doubt he'll be showing that.
Soldering gun works great on that.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
I'm telling you, just
eyeliner.
You'll have to watch a video. I know all about it. I've already seen the unedited version already, so you're in for a treat.
He's actually going to put that on YouTube.
It's already on there. It's on.
He may get dinged by YouTube for that one.
It's on.
Unsafe, dangerous practices. He could actually get pounded by YouTube for that. Hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully he doesn't. But
I think the problem is, Steve, is it's like Brucey Boy. Brucey Boy, you have a month. He did a video where he had a little tiny fire going on. Yeah. It happens, and I think he did sort of say, do not try this beforehand. I do not recommend this. I'm doing this, and I'm sure he's got disclaimers on his about page and all that sort of stuff. I am silly. I'm silly. Don't copy me. I'm sure whoever see that other one, done one. Rusty Rooster, I think he's got a disclaimer on his about on every video. Do not copy me, in entertainment purposes. And I know Lawnmower Detective has as well. So yeah, it happened. Big whoosh. Looked up. Nothing there.
Honestly, the disclaimer thing. Do you have that on your channel? I don't.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
No,
I'm not.
No, because locally, Denmark, if you go copy what I do and you get hurt, that's your freaking problem. That's not mine. But I know it's different in Canada and in the States. But I don't know how it is in relation to YouTube.
I'm in Wisconsin, so that's pretty cool. So.
Yeah. Hey. Okay. Pete Froud. Nice question. I'm not sure if everybody else is aware of this, but when I came on to Micks Christmas stream last year, the reason I came on is because I got an invitation from Pete.
All righty.
I got that in my email, and I went, okay, I'll think about this, and that's why I was here. So, Pete, I think that because Donny Boy can't commit, there's no possible way Donny Boy 73 could commit to be on the live Christmas this far in advance. He can't do it, but I think it would mean the world, Pete, if you contact Donnie also and just let him know you're welcome to come on the channel on this date, just so now he knows that it's not just me saying, hey, come on.
For those you don't know, Pete Froud is actually my admin.
Yeah.
I know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's my admin bloke. He's been following me since day one, pretty much, as Pete. And we trade parts, and I ring him up to listen to him swear at his machinery all day. It's great. It's great news. Maybe send him a thing over. I have emailed Musty. No reply as of yet, but we're still early days yet. So once we get a bit closer, we'll start to ramp it up a touch and see what we can and can't do. Hopefully we'll get a few up here for you. Anyone had a mishap burning an exhaust end with no hairs on their arm on exhaust?
Hell yeah, I've had marks up and down my arm.
Wicked burn 2 months ago. Wicked.
Yeah.
You got a bit of noise, Random Wrench. I might have to mute you for a minute, mate. You're on a mobile device, didn't you? We had the same problem last time, mate, with your mobile device. Keeps on giving me noise. Yeah. Unfortunately,
usually the arm hair is with the gas grill when you don't realize it.
Yeah.
Or if you're too slow, you turn on the gas and you haven't hit the igniter yet. Yep, somebody calls your name and go, and go.
I hit the button and had the lid go. Boom.
Yeah.
What was his question again? I missed it. Was it on a did he say on a muffler? What is he saying?
Yeah.
On exhaust when you lose your arm hair.
Anyone had a mishap burning an exhaust? Ended up sometimes what I do, I take the exhaust off. I put a bit of petrol in there, take it outside or in a garden, and just put a match to it just to burn the excess oil off.
Do you see the one Pate did where he actually grabbed the muffler by mistake?
Yeah.
I was like,
in fact, I had a friend of mine not so long ago at work, and he got one of them burning barrels, a bit like Rusty Rooster's got. He got a big burning barrel, and he put some wood in there, and he soaked it with lighter fluid and what have you. He went in the kitchen, come back with a match. He bent over, lit it, and before he'd even got the match into the bin, it caught the vapors, and he comes to work the next day, and half of his hair on his head was missing, and he got a full head. He got half of it was gone. No eyebrows, no eyelashes, nothing. And he looked brilliant. Oh, hello.
Hey.
At least you don't need to worry about that, eh, Mick?
Hey.
Say again, Steve.
No, I didn't say anything. No, I didn't say anything.
Steve, be brave. Say again. I'll do it anyway, Steve. Steve, I'll do it anyway. There you go.
I knew you were going to kick me. All I was saying, Mick, is that you are a beautiful human being, just as you are.
Bye, Steve.
Okay, so the funny thing is, Steve, as we were talking about lawnmower engines, lawnmower machines, the two reasons I have no hair is one, my hairline was receding, and I could advertise for McDonald's if I painted my forehead yellow. So my hair was receding anyway. But as a young 14, 15-year-old lad, I used to have long blonde locks down to my shoulder in my day, because I was a bit of a skate dude and what have you. But my friend Roy, who also worked at the boatyard, he was a bit of a grungy sort of fella. He used to like wearing the leather jacket, but he had the real long hair and all that sort of stuff. He was tinkering with an outboard motor one day with the engine cover off, as we all did back in them days. And the flywheel caught his hair and sucked it straight in and tore half his scalp off. And that very lunchtime, I walked straight into my local hairdresser's barbers and said, "Take it off," because I had real long hair too. Ken, you are 5 minutes from being banned for 6 weeks. The barber said, "Are you sure?" I said, just 0.5 it. I want it all off. And since that day, at age of 14, 15, I've always had a skinhead. Always.
Yeah, there's Mick. That's Mick right there.
Bye, Ken.
Hayes Machinery. Obviously, his wife has gone out the room to make coffee, so he's now on the phone. There's Hayes Machinery. Nice to see you back, Klaus. Well, that's a matter of opinion, James.
It doesn't take long to get old in this game, James.
Mick, my excuse is my bald head is a solar panel for a sex machine. Yeah, mine is more of an emergency runway in Africa. Is what mine is. Anyway, please welcome to the stream. 8:30. There he is,
Senor Conquer.
Bonjour. What are you doing, my boy?
Can you turn your YouTube off, please, mate? You do it every single time. Absolute blinking amateur.
Yeah.
Haircut. How about the haircut, eh?
Well, what's happened? Did you fall in a chipper?
No, see there. See, that used to be a solar panel for a sex machine. It's now a thumbprint.
Have you been welding fuel tanks?
How are we doing, boys? It's good to see you all.
Nice to see you too, Conk. 2 seconds. Wayne the Old Man says, accidents happen when cutting grass. One customer lost half of his foot. Ow. When he fell backwards over a trailer hitch after a cut went through his leg. Oh, my Lord. There you go.
Wow, that sounds like a freaky accident.
Did you ever hear about that fella? I think that was in Canada. Yeah. I think it was in Canada. A fella was working sort of off grid, if you like, and he was working on a tractor, working with a tractor, doing logging or whatever. Only a small, little tiny tiddly tractor. Anyway, he dropped a log. He bent down, and the tractor rolled backwards and pinned him. He pinned his arm, and he couldn't get up. And he knew no one was coming. He knew that. So all he had was one of them Swiss Army knives, and he cut his own arm off. Did you hear about that?
Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
Can you imagine how much you would swear doing that? Because I would be really, really vocal. Can you imagine that?
I would probably go into crying.
What a situation to be in. I mean, if you don't die of starvation or anything like that, a bear's going to get you. You know what I mean? Something like that line. So you knew darn well no one's coming for your help, so you've got no other choice but to just cut that off.
Yeah, what are you, man of the mouth? Just get on with it. Crack on.
So, as always, 8:30 has come. Let's have our weekly update from our good friend Top Conker. So, obviously, Top Conker, you've been away, and you've had a little bit of a break with you and Mrs. H. How did that go?
It was lovely.
Absolutely lovely. That's what we like to hear.
I sent you a picture. What do you think of the haircut, eh? It's pretty good, isn't it, eh? Chicks love it. I'm like a babe magnet, mate. Magnet.
Are you going back to get the other half done, or what is it?
Leave it.
They only had time to do half.
I'll tell you what, boy. Ask me. Tell me. No, ask me. No, don't ask me about the C-clips.
So let's start off with, how was your cruise? Obviously, I know you had a nice time. It looked absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
so where did you go? What did you do?
We went on board the ship and I started drinking.
All right.
Where did the ship go from and to?
Our cabin, and it was good. It was very good, and it was good. We had a lovely time. Thank you. It was good.
Right. So
where did the cruise go?
Right. So we left Southampton, which is a port down in the south of England.
I know. Yeah.
We went south. Leave it, Mick. Leave it. And we went round the Isle of Wight. We turned right.
And then you hit Ireland.
No, we turned right, and then we went down the channel and turned left. Went to Brittany, so just off of Brittany. It was very nice, very nice indeed. And then we come home.
Good. Right.
And
so
that was you and your wife?
Yes, sir. It was
awesome. Did you had a good time?
Oh, we had a lovely time. Thank you. In fact, we're going off on another one about, I think, 3 weeks' time as well, because we kind of like it a little bit. Incidentally, by the way, congratulations, Mick and Sue, your wedding anniversary.
Yeah, right on.
You only get 11. You only get 11 years for manslaughter. Just remember that.
Yeah, exactly that. Can someone please deal with that comment in my chat, please? Someone please deal with that straight away. Thank you. Right, before we go any further, obviously, me and you were having a chat, weren't we, this week, about C-clips. No, this is deadly serious because it came up earlier.
It's never serious for you.
No, it is serious. Yeah, thank you very much indeed, Ken. What was a method, or what did I instruct you to do on how to put the C-clip in? What did I tell you how to do it? Yes, can someone please just knock him straight out that one there? Get rid of him. Get him gone. Get him gone. We don't have people
I can't remember, mate. I think using a pair of pliers. I think we said those. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Pair of pliers. And what did I say to do so you don't lose a C-clip?
You said put a plastic bag over it.
There you go. That's the answer I wanted. There you go. So actually, we came up with that idea, or someone else. I think it was Ken. I think.
I saw it on. Somebody answered in his comments.
All right, and Steve was sort of that's a good idea. Which is a good idea. But anyway, back to the saga. FS38. The floor is yours.
Yeah. Well, to be honest with you, at the moment it's shut it, leave it. It's C-clips 4, Top Conquer 0. We have there's 4 C-clips somewhere in the workshop. I can't understand. They went everywhere. They went everywhere. You try. They're all over the place. I've actually had the. This is true. I've actually had to order 5. just to give you half a chance.
I don't know what's more amusing, Conquer or Klaus.
Yeah. So there we go. So I've actually made another video tonight. To be honest with you. because I've got the deck back of the mower, and that's come back full of bloody holes.
GoPro. Drop Conker in the basement.
All that for a free meal.
GoPro, stop! I got caught out there, didn't I, boys? I got caught out. GoPro, go.
So,
what you didn't see was GoPro start. The damn bloody thing wouldn't start when Alan's like. I had to press the button, and all you see is me looking like that.
So some of the guys actually had some good constructive comments, Conker. So I think might have been Ken. I'm not sure. He said to grind a little tiny groove in a pair of long nose pliers.
Yeah, at the very end, we'll slap.
So you can actually get hold of it.
The best advice I've had is chuck it in the bin. Incidentally, Mick, I've got you some of these. Look at that. Look.
We got Tyra.
Where are you?
Oh,
look at that, look.
What are you doing? COVID test and swab.
Well, they're not actually. I use these to put on gasket goo and stuff.
They're actually anal swabs.
No, that would be you.
So you ain't getting there from there.
I think that's a second-hand one.
William says, where was that coming from, William? Mick, have you got any special streams coming? Yeah, I'm working on my Christmas stream at the moment, William. That's being worked on at the moment. It smells a bit punky. Yeah, exactly that.
Mick, how about Halloween? Your annual Halloween come out of the coffin thing.
Yeah, I shall be doing the standard Halloween live stream again. Yeah, well, hopefully we'll, because last year it was a bit. It was absolutely shocking because of COVID. So hopefully this year will be a bit better. I can get the old coffin out and put the mother-in-law in there. That'd be great.
How about Pauline alone, mate? She's my favourite.
Say again.
Pauline's my favourite. You leave her alone. She makes a nice cup of tea.
Sorry, Henry, you're being spoken over to by Conker there. Say again, buddy.
Fish challenge.
Yeah, that's coming. Yeah, it's all in the wings. It's all to come. Yeah, I've got my storming, stinky fish challenge. I'll be doing that. I'm waiting for everything to be completely relaxed, and I'll get my friend over there and see. But at the moment, I don't know about you guys or wherever you are in the world, but numbers are. Although we're doing quite well in the UK, numbers are on the increase. Although we're doing quite well, I know that Mr. Pete Froud in the chat, his second daughter's now got it. His other daughter had it no less than 2 weeks ago. And I know that Joshy, my middle boy Josh, he got pinged track and trace 2 days ago, and Ethan went night clubbing, and 3 of his mates have got it. They're at home, so yeah, it seems to be affecting the younger ones now. They seem to be copping it. So it's all in the pipeline. Are you going to do a guess what it is? I think I've got a guess what it is. Let me have a double check. I think I've got one for you.
Yeah, that canned fish that you got is going to get blown away.
It's in the fridge, mate. It's all there. It's in the fridge. Good to go.
Yeah.
You can smell it from there, Conker, huh?
I'll tell you what, mate. It smells worse than this. And that ain't good. That ain't good, mate. I tell you. I'm sending some of you to Mick. I'm sending these to.
Yeah.
Right, guess what it is, game men. I've got one in the back here. Say again.
A teapot lid. I win.
Did you say guess what it is?
How do you know that?
It may go quite quick. Share screen. I've got one here. I haven't got many. I've got one. I'll do a quick one. So to win a Micks Mowers keyring bottle opener, one of the new pens or stickers, all you got to do is guess what it is. Write it in the chat. Let me know what it is. And here is your item.
Wow.
Hmm.
Oh, I've seen something like that, Mick.
It's quite a common item. It is quite a common item.
Yes.
It may go quite quick. We should see.
Hmm.
You got to, so you got to write it in the chat what you think it is. I'm going by my YouTube chat. Is it nice Micks Mowers? Is it a choke lever? No. Is it? Oh, it's going fast. Is it oak snap? A bottle opener? A hook? Is it Yoda? Is it sound like Ken? A forklift? No. It's going too quick for me. A gasket puller, a spring, upside down coat hook? No. A toothpick? A corkscrew? Is it for picking stones out of hoofs? No. Is that one of is it for putting in Conquest C clips? No. A chainsaw choke lever? No. A railway nail? No. A hay hook? Shaft for a diesel lift pump? A pick?
Nick, how big is it actually? If you're looking at that picture, how big is it? We're talking inches.
About as big as that. A Klingon remover? No. A gate latch? A nail? A baling tool? No. Double check. No, it's got a hook. No, oh, I don't think no one's got it yet. Is it a pick? An O-ring pick? A baling tool? No. A jackhammer?
Nick? Any industry?
Oh, Ken. I've got another 9.5 minutes, man. Let it run for a bit, bruv. Let it run. A lead nail? No. A jackhammer? No. A windscreen for doing a seal? No. Wire tear? No. A coat hook? No. A bike hook? No. A latch? No. A door latch? No. Do you want to see it again?
Yeah.
Lawnmower. Oh no.
Does it help if I do that?
No.
Okay.
Can you zoom in a little?
Yep.
Doesn't change.
Yeah, perfect. Can I see the tip? Yeah. Hey, Mick. That's not. Yeah.
Now does it help?
Interesting. That's perfect. Now I know what it is.
Steve, did you just say, can I see the tip?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Leave it.
Where are we here?
So the answer is no.
No.
Jesus, I suck at this.
A pimple picker? No. A pitcher? Circlip tool? No. Hinge? No. Tim hair shaver? No. Looks like a carpet fitter tool? No. A walk a belt off pulley tool? No. A blacksmith tool? No. That's just jumped. Where'd it go to? Where'd it go? Where'd it go to? A blacksmith tool there. For pipe deburring tool? No. Pull a spring back off? No. Part of a fire stand pokers? No. A pig cooker? No. Scriber? No. Train spike? No.
Conker got it.
I got it.
Fire poker.
I got it.
Yeah.
A black thing with a hook on it? No. A window latch roofing tool? No. Barn spike? No. Is it Roy's wallet? No. Are we really stuck?
Yeah.
You got to give us a small engine related or not?
No, not small engine related at all. No, not small engine at all. Valve spring tool. So when is Mick going to set a Tecumseh on fire? Says Scott Keller. He's used that word too many times. User in timeout. Gone.
I kind of think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Mick,
that's a good idea. Is it a mug tree or similar? No. A roof hook? Mixed toothpick, says Grandpa. No. A window latch? No. A cable hook? No. A fingernail cleaner? No. Give us a clue. Righto. So this tool, it's difficult. If I give you a clue, It's just going to give it away straight away.
What industry though? How about an industry? Like houseware, outdoor.
Just give it away. You would use this within the household. You would use this tool back in the day, of course. You wouldn't use this. You wouldn't use this tool now. Although there are versions of it, but you would use this implement around the house.
Fire kettle holder.
Oh, good one. Yeah. What you mean like when you hang the kettle over an open fire? You mean?
Wrong.
Yeah. No, it's not.
No.
Steve loves it when I do that. A tent peg, Thatcher's tool, a corkscrew. No. 30 weight's got a butcher's hook. Is it a tool? Oh, yeah, it is a tool to a degree, but not a tool as in small engine related. A wire twister? No.
There you go, mate. There's the answer.
Hang on, mate. Yeah. What tool? A hook for hanging meat? No. Is it a poker? No. A meat hanging tool? Cooking hook on a fireplace? No. Is it a knife hook? No. A poker? No. Kettle hook? No. Hanging meat? No. A potato tool? No. But quite close. Smoker's hook?
Oh my God! I just realized what it was. Is it a C-clip installer?
No.
Oh.
Is it Conker's wallet? Is it a corset puller? No. A cooking tool? Could be a cooking tool. Something similar. An ice pick? No. A blacksmith's drill? No. Is it to lift wood? No. Angle plate lift? No. An apple corer? No. We're getting there. Potato peeler? No. A sewing tool? No.
How about an old coal stove that's to remove the top plate?
Say again,
Henry. You ain't quite got the rules, mate. You got to actually put it in there, mate.
I like that, Henry. I like that idea.
Is it what? Henry, say it again, mate.
What you pick up on a coal stove, the lids.
I threw it in there, Henry. Stove lid removal tool.
Congratulations, mate. It's not, no. Is it an apple decor tool? No. A lid lifter? Close, Klaus. Close. A lid lifter. Close.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we go. Yeah.
Meat tenderizer. Is it Micks wallet? No. A corner of a cob tool. A skewer? No. Can we see the picture again? Says my mate Dick. Yeah, of course you can, Dick. Yeah. Go.
Cooking tool, huh?
Yeah, ish. We have a winner. Thank you very much indeed. And the winner is Mr. Chris Wilson, who's come up with a can opener.
All right. Way to go, Chris.
I can't wait to see the full picture.
Yeah.
Chris.
It's a lawnmower.
So what you do is you pierce this bit. This is actually upside down. There you go. So you pierce this bit in the can and hook it, and that bit goes in the middle of the can, and then you just literally rotate it around.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, actually, that bit goes in the middle. That goes in the middle of a tin. You pierce it in the middle of the tin of that, and then you bend it down, and that bit rotates around the inside edge of a can of beans or can of soup. And that is that. So congratulations to you, Mr. Chris Wilson. If you email me up at my email address below, you can win yourself a Micks Mowers sticker, keyring, bottle opener, or one of my brand new snazzy pens. And that was your guess what it is competition with Micks Mowers.
Hey Mick, the guy who
imagine waking up next door to that. My lord!
I'll tell you what, I've not had so much fun since Granny fell down the stairs.
The guy who Phil's doing the thing for, the chef, I sort of talked to him on the phone. We FaceTimed. I said, "How you making out with Conquer with your FS38?"
You may all well take the Mickey, but be honest, how many of you also struggle with these? I mean, it's an 8mm clip, and I got hands like Vindens. What do you expect?
So, Mikey Yo-Yo says a 1600 can opener. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the idea of a game. Is to guess the vintage stuff is what. If I just put up a tin opener, you know what it was. Dirt Rider says, "Where do the batteries go?" Yeah. No idea. So well done, Chris Wilson, mate. You're a winner. So yeah, if you don't email me up, you don't get. You've got to email me. Just say I'm a winner, can opener or whatever, and let me know what prize you want. Sticker, key ring, bottle opener, or one of the new Micks Mowers pens. I've only got 6,000 of these. Feel free to email me up.
I can vouch for the bottle opener. It's really good.
Yeah, they're good.
They don't work very well on these, though, do they, Klaus?
It still works. It just takes a little longer, Conquer, just like C-clips.
I've tried going in by the side. It don't work.
So there you go. That's my live stream done. I only go to 9 o'clock because Mrs. P's got work tomorrow. It's our anniversary tomorrow, so I don't want to be, sort of late going indoors. Otherwise, I'm going to get scolded. So don't hold me here too long. Don't forget, Ken will be live tomorrow. There you go. What's that there? Is that Ken? Is it? You also look at the photograph. There you go. There you go. There you go. Pop it.
How does Ken do that so fast?
And the worrying
guy.
And the worrying thing is, Ken's actually got one of them in his drawer and didn't know what it was. So don't forget, Ken will go live at some point tomorrow. He tends to pick and choose nowadays. So don't forget to go and check out Ken's live stream. Also, on your way out, before you all bugger off, make sure that you give me a thumbs up on the way out because it does help towards the growth of my channel. What we're currently set up at the moment. Let's have a little nose. Once that's delete that. 94 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down. Can I get another 6? That'll give me 100 before I go. There's 96. Can I squeeze a few more out of you, just so I can get to 100 before the stream is ended? It does help towards the growth of the stream, as I say. So, thank you very much.
Does some thumbs down count?
It's a view. It's a view, and to be fair, if I only got 2 out of about 500 views, what does that matter?
Yeah, you got 100.
Apparently got 101 now. Fantastic. Cheers, guys. It does help towards the growth of the channel. It really does, and it just pushes mine on to the next level. So thank you very much to Klaus, who has returned for 1 week only, and then he's going to disappear for another 6 months.
Yes.
Which is what them Danish people do, to be fair. They sort of just come in and out as they like, coming in with their wooden shoes on.
Give me a break.
Exactly that. So good morning, good night from Aussie Man. Thanks for popping in. Thank you very much to my mate Klaus. Thank you very much to my mate Henry for coming on, and my mate Ken. Cheers to my old mate Steve-O and to Tim, and of course my old mate Top Conquer, who's down there. Don't forget, if you got any, I've got YouTube administrator has come in there to say great stream at Micks Mowers and panel. Cheers, that much appreciated.
Nice.
So don't forget, if you've got any questions with regards to any small engine repairs or anything along the line, if you want a quick, fast response, email Conquer up. It gets straight back to you, and he will divert you straight away to Steve, who will then divert you to Ken, because Ken does nothing other than just sit on the computer all day long looking stuff up.
I'll be on Monday.
I know where to find it.
So thank you very much, everyone, for coming in. I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget the giveaway. If you do not enter the giveaway, you can't get a Micks Mowers cap. If you don't email me, it's no good you emailing me on the night. It's no good. Closing for that will be tomorrow midday. So if you're not watching now and not quick on the playback, tomorrow midday, I will close that down, and then that'll be all the names in that draw to win a Micks Mowers cap. Okay, so if you don't do it, you can't do it later on. So that's cool. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I'll catch you all later on the next one. Look after yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you all.